Friday, a few scant days ago. What happened to our intrepid escapees?
We learned that fire was bad.
True. Very true.
I don't know. I like fire.
Fire can be really fun.
Well, we found out that Shay and Kurizawa were secretly other people this whole time. Well, one of them was, and
Nope,
then
Shay was always Shay.
but why is she back to being a cat? Real questions on the token screen.
I have no idea.
That is weird. Why is she back to being a cat?
Well, that's another story I have to tell you guys. Secretly, she was a drow that was a cat that was a drow that was actually a cat.
Oh no.
There we are. Okay.
Fixed it. Then we went back up. Eldith and we went back up on the thing. Eldith and Rot had an argument. Then Shay and Ty had an argument.
Yeah, so that's every week.
And then they went to bed and were attacked by giant spiders.
Izara summoned a whole shitload of spiders and then refused to see them.
Yep. And
Spectacularly failed to see them.
And then after the spiders were killed, we continued on our journey until we encountered a mysterious chest, which turned out not to be a chest at all, despite our many attempts at trying to see if it was, and was a mimic. And then Ty was very unhappy because it reminded him of his past, and Lavender tried to resolve the situation by setting it on fire, but that just ended in disaster, to put it mildly.
Yes, you burned away the webway bridge, and you all plummeted into the dark cavern floor below. A stone pillar that was tied in the webs as well collapsed, causing a bit of a tremor, a bit of an earthquake, and it captured all the players, all of the adventurers, in a sinkhole. And you were let out into a kind of a 10-foot high cavern that quickly sealed up above you. Both passages on either end seem to be blocked off, but there is what seems to be a small crevice in the wall to the north that seems to be it seems to have cracked open. It is totally dark in here unless you guys have a source of light. So for those of you who do not have dark vision, you've pretty much taken a fall, and now you're not sure where you are.
I mean,
Because he is still kind of reeling from what's going on, Ty is frantically patting the ground around him, screaming as he exhales sharply, Gake, they're doing this. I know they're responsible. Like, he's just in an utter state of panic.
Bro, that's my butt. Stop touching me.
Seeing Ty freaking out like that, I'm gonna cast light.
Okay. The tunnel suddenly illuminates, and those of you without dark vision are suddenly met with a magical light.
do I still have the shared dark vision that Kurizara? Oh my god, Kuris! I'm not gonna be able to do it today. That she shared with me last week, or no?
Excellent question.
It lasts for an hour, and you can just say Zara.
I don't believe it's not concentration, I don't think, so it'd probably still be up from what I can see here. So yeah, it would still be up, but it's probably nice to have light anyway, as that does provide some color. You will notice as well that the air here seems thinner. and stagnant.
Do you want to take a quick break really quick, just because I know we all took some damage? Is everybody okay?
Take a quick short rest if you all prefer.
Yes.
He would definitely. He clutches his chest, inhaling sharply as he nods vigorously. I believe a short rest would do me good.
Recollect yourselves. All right, so you all take a short rest. If you like, you can spend hit die to regain health. Any sort of class abilities or racial abilities that repopulate on a short rest would come back as well. Yeah. What are you all doing during your short rest? Just kind of sitting around, kind of getting the lay of the cavern for right now?
I'm gonna stick my head in the hole and see what I see.
All right. You're going to stick your head in this little cavern entryway here, I suppose?
Yep, with my superior dark vision.
Very nice.
I'm going to infuse one of my items if I can.
Sounds good. You see that entryway kind of spreads out further to the north, for lack of a better direction. And it seems to split in two directions. Right? Yeah, that's north.
I'm going to grant Charybdis the Vigilant Blessing just because I've noticed he's might need some assistance on his initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So your next initiative roll, you get advantage.
Very nice.
Kitty says you're slow.
And I believe you guys can roll more than one hit die if you prefer, although you only have the two, I think, currently. But still. If you're unhappy with one roll.
Full health.
Gotta click it again.
And I believe...
No, that's so sad.
And I believe you do add your Constitution modifier to each hit die you roll during a short rest to heal.
That's correct.
Yes. So.
Okay, well, it stays the same.
Oh.
Oh, well.
But yes, you will notice during your hour-long short rest...
Well, it didn't roll my second one.
Oh, strange.
I'll just roll D8.
But you would notice during your during your short rest, where you're kind of sitting around recollecting yourselves for an hour or so, you've noticed water has started to come in from these two tunnels up at the top here, kind of further out from where they are, and it's actually started to flood in a little bit of the ground where you're at. Like it's about a foot deep now.
This water is rising pretty fast.
I have a bad feeling.
Our DM is telling us to go faster.
This day can't get any worse. Well, so we move.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, let me climb into that uterus and take a look at the left fallopian tube over there.
All right.
That's so gross.
So you're going to move and head left, yes?
Absolutely.
I want to peek in there.
I will not ignite Dawnbringer yet, but Charybdis will venture forth as well. I'm not good at spotting here. What do you see?
So to the left or to the right, you said? To the left, yes?
To the left.
To the left, you see it empties out into a room.
Oh, I'm going to search that room.
All right.
Can I light a torch? I have a tinderbox.
Absolutely, you can.
And you have a tender heart.
Tinderbox.
Oh no, Shay's disappeared through the wall.
As Shay just bleeds through the wall. I'll save you, Shay. There you go.
I will quickly look in this right tunnel and see if there's anything of interest before following the group.
Ah, wunderbar, ja.
I'll just stick with Shay, pretty much.
Okay.
Giving like at least 10 feet distance between me and him.
Don't trust my traps. I don't blame you, man.
Do I see anything of interest?
I'm just giving you your expertise that you need.
Yeah, right.
So in the direction that Shay went, you do see it starts to break. It almost seems like there's a break in a wall that leads into a kind of a smooth, crafted stone room. The floors and the ceilings are clearly stonework. And you can see strange tentacle drawings of creatures or liquid. It's sort of a mixture between like a liquid and a water, like a wave of some sort that sort of adorns these walls. Ty, this seems to go further, and it seems to remain a cavern for a little bit further up ahead.
I turn back to the other two and I say, well, do we want to quickly look up here? Is all of this under 1 foot of water and it's still rising?
Yep, seems to be under 1 foot of water. Even the area that Shay walked in.
I'm gonna say we need to pick one direction and go with it. Which one are you guys thinking?
I mean, does this wall look like it was like busted out? Can I do an investigation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Which way's can we tell which way the water is like rising from?
It looks like it's flowing from the direction that Shay went in. Charybdis, you think that it was probably the tremor caused by the collapsing stone pillar that broke this wall open.
And the water's coming from our side this way or vice versa?
It seems to be coming from this direction.
Oh, okay.
Here, the direction Shay went.
Okay. Well, this place seems like it's flooding. The water's coming down this way, so we should go towards it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Let me investigate up into that hallway, if you don't mind. Take a peek.
Sure.
Stealthily.
I roll a history on the runes on the wall.
Absolutely.
Charybdis was just studying the entrance, like, what caused this?
This seems to be a very old temple of some sort. It's a little confusing about what kind it could be. Again, you see the tentacles, you think to yourself, maybe illithid, but the tentacles don't seem to emerge from a singular point. They seem more fluid.
Like anamorphous?
Yes.
Okay.
They don't seem to have a singular direction, a singular source. It just seems to emerge from like a pod or like a pool of some sort and then just keep going.
The hair on the back of Ty's neck will almost instantaneously stand up at even the slightest inkling of it being illithid.
Ty, what's wrong? You seem nervous.
If this is a Gake temple, we're all in unimaginable peril.
Well,
just be giant jellyfish.
We can't go the way we came. We have to push forward.
I didn't say we were going to stop. It just... He inhales sharply.
Hey, Lavender. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Actually, here's good. Shay and Ty, I need both of you to make me perception checks. For no reason. No, I'm just kidding. There's absolutely...
It's always a reason.
21.
Ooh. You both seem to notice it simultaneously. The drips of water that are kind of just slowly and gently sort of dripping out from the ceiling you both seem to notice that's the only place that water's dripping from in this area. All the other water seems to be flowing from down the tunnel. And Shay, or rather Shay and Ty, your eyes both look upward, and you immediately see what look to be these gray cubes forming above you and dropping down and attempting to lash out at you. Roll for initiative.
Oh no!
Goddamn mimics again.
We're being attacked from tofu squares.
How did I get in?
The gelatinous cube.
The gelatinous cubes.
They're not. They're mimics that are pretending to be cubes.
Oh, that'd be some next level.
The Anamorphous Annihilators.
Cribs, you have advantage on this initiative roll.
I have advantage. So let me roll even lower.
Worth a shot.
Hey, I got a 15.
Let's see, who am I missing?
You're going to have to change that to a 15, though, because it took the second roll.
I can do that. And what did Lavender get? Lavender got a 15 as well.
The taller one gets to go first.
I agree with this rule. It benefits my character as well.
Yeah, it does kind of benefit Ty. However, I believe Zara goes first. Kurizara, you see these gray oozes just kind of seep out of the ceiling and attack or lunge for Ty and Shay. What do you do?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the one that's near Shay.
All right.
Dexterity save.
That ooze can't be very dexterous. That's a word.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, turns out they're not. Cool. A 3 does not succeed.
No, it does not.
I can take a guess at that one.
Minimal damage.
All right.
Eat my minimal fury.
Here's a warning shot. He'll learn. All right, your sacred flame bursts forth, and it strikes this gray ooze as it splashes down into the water. Clearly a warning, a glancing blow, as it were.
And that's all I've got.
All right. Charybdis or Lavender, which of you would prefer to go first?
She can go
You
first.
can go first.
No.
No, the tallest one goes first. You already claimed it.
Okay.
It's like when you go in the car and you claim shotgun.
Am I able to hit this thing from where I'm at, or is Ty in the way? I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit him.
Interesting point. It does seem to be.
Yeah, I'm going to ready an attack.
Yeah,
All right.
Get out of there. Don't sweat that. You can have the one in front of me because I'm going to disengage and run backwards.
All right, so
Yeah.
so Charybdis is going to ready his action.
I'm going to ready my action, and I'm going to end my turn. That's it.
All right, Lavender, you're up. You moved through this hallway too quickly. I was going to ambush you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I went into the door, so okay, that's fine.
No, don't explain your motives. We know you want to kill us.
I'm just gonna go here and I guess firebolt that guy.
It was gasoline. It's now ignited. We're all dead.
No, my gasoline ooze. That's
Oh
an
my
interesting
gosh, that's
monster idea.
that's a great idea.
That is a cool monster idea. A 15. Does a 15 hit these buggers? Let's see. I should know this.
No, run.
Wow. Yes, it does. A 15 easily hits. Owie.
Yeah, roll damage. Oh no, you did. You did.
I'll take the 9. Don't worry, I'll take the 9.
It was being slow. That's why I did it a second time. Apologies.
You're all good. It's all good.
I love above TTV. Just gonna say that.
It's really nifty, isn't it?
Yeah, it
So you're
is.
attacking the one on the right, yes? Or the one by Shay?
Stinky one.
Got it.
I just want to be a miniature meat shield between Zara and the mysterious cube.
That is
a miniature meat shield.
Always protect your healers. All right, so your blast sears through the air and strikes the gray ooze. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ty, you are
mesmerized as this ooze begins to break dance apparently in the middle of the
I'm sorry, I didn't know you could move him.
It's like when you're holding Jello and you just shake the plate. Chickle, 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 chickle.
Just dripping all over.
I give up. I'm out of here.
You notice Ty's emerald green eyes narrowing, the pupils turning to slits as he glares down, his sharp canines bared as he stares at this ooze with just pure, unadulterated hatred. And I crit.
Nice! Yeah, first crit of the night!
Very nice.
Need more role playing to get them crits, man.
I know, right?
Whoa. That's a lot of damage.
God damn.
That's a lot of damage. It's now 2 cubes!
Is it dead?
It does not look like it enjoyed that at all. You definitely thrust into it.
Dual attack. So he better be ready.
So I will say this as well.
Yeah.
That will hit. Now this is a different trident, yes?
Yes, he has the 2.
Got it.
Dual tridents.
Wow, it is very close to death. I will say this, however. As you plunge your tridents in one after the other, and you pull them out, you take a moment and you hear sizzling coming from the tips of your tridents, and you turn and you look and you notice something on the gray ooze seems to be eating away at it. Both tridents are now at a -1 to damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
This fight just got interesting.
Yes.
So I changed this so it worked.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Just in your head, you just remember -1.
Okay.
It's alright, I'll remember.
How does Ty react to that?
He's probably just more pissed. Like he's already snarling like almost like a bestial. Like his you would see his lips busted from the fall. He has bruises along his cheek from earlier. He wants to be out of this situation desperately.
Acid blood. Hopefully there's not face grabbers around the corner.
Hopefully. I mean, I know what's around that corner, so we'll see. Is that all you're doing this turn, Ty? Are you going to move?
No, I'm gonna move because he wouldn't move.
All right, so you're going to stay stalwart at the door.
Yes.
Fantastic. Shay, you are up.
Bonus action, disengage, and I'm going to move into the room and then try to kill steal that one.
All right.
I want to kill. Yeah, take a bow and arrow at the one that ties.
All right, fire away.
Fire away, pony boy.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Give me that damage. 2d6 plus 3. And that sneak attack.
That sneak.
Ty, an arrow soars over your shoulder and sort of zips through this gray ooze. And it just sort of collapses into the water below. No longer moving.
I want to roll a d20 for flare. The higher it is, the more awesome the little flare is at the end. 15.
Right. Very flary. Very flary, I suppose.
Goes between Ty's ears. Like right over the top of it.
Yes.
Fred
Yes, the one at the door, that you guys came in, has now ceased to be.
That's one.
He didn't even get a go. It's all right. We're at the very beginning of the dungeon. That's your whole turn, yes?
That's all mine. I know he was holding his action for me to get out of the way.
Yes.
That's true. Yes, he did move. Would you like to go, Charybdis?
No. I was readying my action, so whenever something comes in my threat range, I attack it.
Gotcha. Well, guess what? The gray ooze begins to move into the room, sloshing through the foot-deep water.
As it tumbles in front of me, I get a perfect shot onto him, and I come down.
Critical fail.
Come down bearing with. I was expecting it to go faster.
12 hits.
Oh. That will be just 10. Just 10.
All right. You slice through, dealing 10 damage. It is not happy about this. So much so that it turns... Wow, I have a lot of folks in my threat range, but this guy over here just took a pretty decent chunk out of me. So... I'm going to attempt to hit with a pseudopod, sort of a liquidy tentacle that stretches out from my ooze-like body and attempts to thwap you, I suppose. Charybdis. Does a 16 hit?
That is a Negatron.
Oh.
I definitely move out of its way.
Oh, yes. And I believe... Well, yep, that's all I can do this turn. These guys are not threatening. Kurzara, you are up again. Top of the order.
Let's do some more Sacred Flame.
All right. And that is radiant damage. I need to make a save. I know how that spell works. Cast it multiple times. I remember. I don't believe in 7 succeeds.
Nope, it's a 12.
Oh, man. Wow.
Minimum fury.
That's rough, man. Don't worry.
I'm not into it tonight.
Well,
Get on that now.
we're so far underground. The god, it takes longer to get there. Yeah, it just takes longer for your god to hear you. Long distance calling.
It's all good.
I think she needs new dice.
Yeah, can you change the color of your dice in this?
I think so.
Can. Yeah, you can change your D&D Beyond dice.
Alright, well that's my turn. I'm gonna go find some more dice.
Okay, Charybdis, you are up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna just bring it back around.
All right, bring it around town.
Oh, so close!
Oh, just missed it. 26 does hit, though.
Minimum damage. Oh, nope, 9. Well, almost minimum.
9 damage. You cleave into this gray ooze as well, and it sloshes into the water, unmoving. You almost can't see its body anymore as it just kind of falls in there.
We must be more careful of our surroundings. Seems like these things can come at us at any angle. And there's so much water. How are we going to see these things?
Not sure, but we know what to look for now.
Apparently, in Divinity Original Sin 2, according to one of my friends who's watching my stream of this, there is oozes that are like gasoline based.
That is correct. There is a like oil oozes in Divinity.
Very nice. So you will notice this as well. The air got a lot thinner after that fight.
Is it kind of hard to breathe in here? Do you guys?
Who's sucking all the oxygen?
Well, I mean, she casted a flame spell.
I don't know, maybe.
Are we locked in airtight? Can I make like a I don't know, somebody with intelligence make that. Someone smart think about this.
What would that be? Like a nature?
Good question.
Nature perception.
With a breathing check.
I will say this: you each suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh my god!
Which means disadvantage on ability checks.
I hate this game.
I know, right? I'm gonna start heading down that hallway and
1 level.
check around.
1 level exhausted.
Where there's oh, I see it. If you go in your conditions, so on this sheet on D&D Beyond, you'll see it says like your armor class and then defenses, and it'll say conditions. You click that button and then you can click exhaustion there. So we have 1 level of exhaustion now. Ah, it's hard to breathe.
Ty, would it be better for me to cast light on your trident instead of having a torch out?
Probably. He dips the torch in the water and puts it back into his backpack.
Let me just make a note here. Okay.
As long as the water doesn't spontaneously combust, I'm okay.
That would be cruel. Oh, man. Could you imagine? Not at level 2. Oh, my gosh.
So, no more flames.
All right, hang out here for a second. Let me scout ahead, make sure there's no traps or anything.
Shay, make me a perception check.
15.
Very good. Moving through this area, kind of sloshing through the water, the room itself begins to open up. Just highlight a little bit more for you so you can get that back wall. The room begins to open up. You can also see what looks to be the skeletal remains of a drow, a strange dark metal mace, and a scattering of several coins. You'll also notice fairly easily that all of these items seem to be floating above the floor, above the water, in fact. They seem to be hovering right in the middle of you, or rather right in the center of the room.
Out of character, can we get a marching order as like, or do we have one?
Marching order would probably be a good idea.
I'll probably be in front scouting.
I'll take second, as you know, whatnot. Unless Ty, you want to be second.
It should be third, and then Kurizawa last.
I can bring up the rear.
But you don't have dark vision.
I say with no dark vision, that's a bad idea. Oh, you still have it.
I have it for the hour.
Well, the short rest would have been.
No, yeah, that's right. Well, pooey. I can light a torch.
No, don't light that.
No. I can give you something that has light as well, or I can just keep an eye out behind this.
Remember, Dawnbringer also, creates light.
Ooh, I can tinker. Let me tinker. I'm gonna pull out a tiny non-magical item. It gives me 5-foot radius of light.
Ah, perfect.
I can see around me.
It's like a button or something. I don't know.
You can see Ty and the hall. So,
gross.
Yes, Shay.
Trident upset that it hips.
So Shay, you do see this, and because you rolled a 15, you actually, it's a little odd for a moment. You and seeing the coins, you almost reach out and touch them instinctively when you realize there's a very clean, sheer wall of something clear in front of you, You're not quite sure what it is, and then the eyes of the drow skeleton that's in there kind of pop out and soar over to you and look at you, and then you realize you're face to face with a giant gelatinous cube, and it says, "Oh, hello," but it speaks to you in your mind telepathically because it has no mouth.
Good day, Ooze. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. I didn't think anyone would ever come down here. What's your name? Quick, tell me.
Name is Shay. We're just looking on a way of getting around. We kind of fell down in here.
Oh,
Way out. Do you know the way out?
I'm afraid I don't. We've been buried here for so long, but the water's new. That wasn't here before.
We did it, but we might have. I'm not 100% sure. Do you know what's behind this cavern over here?
Oh, more cavern. There's a fountain. A statue of something. I can't remember what it was. I didn't used to be able to think like this, and now I can. It's strange. Who's your friend?
Perception check. Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah, of course. What are you perceiving or attempting to
If he's
perceive?
lying or not.
Ah, that would be insight.
Inside, I'm sorry.
He seems to be genuine. Again, being a drow, being someone from the Underdark, you have a little bit of experience, a little bit of knowledge of gelatinous cubes. They never talk. They don't seem to have the ability to talk, let alone communicate telepathically. Because again, no mouth, so it's a little odd being able to talk to one.
What possibly?
They also don't have eyes, so
there's two eyes right there in that thing.
Yes, so you begin to wonder if those are actually his eyes, or if he's just using them to kind of present an appearance.
Oh, if he's trying to scan my mind, all he's hearing is, "What the fuck is happening?"
But he's like, "Yes, I've never met other people before."
What? How'd you get down here?
I don't really know. I just seeped through the walls one day and then everything closed. We came here to worship. Yes, we were brought here as tools for worship.
Who do you worship?
Geublex.
Is that something I would know, that there's a god of that?
Make me a religion check.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Is he the only one that's hearing it, or are we all hearing it?
You can actually all sort of hear this now. You're all absolutely within range, and he seems to actively be trying to talk to you. Oh. Wow, Ty, you just know everything, man. Ty and Curry, which would make sense because she's a cleric. So Ty and Curry, you would know. A moment, let me pull up his stats. Geublex was kind of the demon prince of oozes, and he's not really a good guy, but yeah.
If you worship Geublex, why aren't you attacking us on sight?
Oh no! I don't worship him anymore. No, after my mind woke up, my thoughts, I don't know, I've begun to question some of the commands that we've been given, as it were.
Interesting.
What's your name?
My name?
Yes, you.
Ty is gonna try to. How wide is this hallway?
It's about 5 feet. But you can move around your party members if you prefer. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm blocking the way, aren't I? And he kind of shifts back a little bit.
Ty is basically gonna squeeze his way without asking around the other two and be like, "This is so interesting. I mean, I've never seen something like this in Tunareth. A talking ooze."
And again, he speaks telepathically. It's very weird.
He's all like, he walks up to it and is like, staring at it like almost gleefully, like, what a mystery.
The two eyes inside kind of like float over to you and look at you. He's like, yes, it is, isn't it? I'm aware I'm an oddity. None of the other oozes here talk at all.
You must come with me. If I presented you to Vlaakith, she would be most pleased. She likes to collect oddities and mysteries. You would be treated most... Oh, this is very good. He's like basically like running back and forth, almost hyperactive. Like, again, like almost like how you saw him on the spider web. Oh, you have no idea what a gift we have received. Vlaakith blesses us this day.
You know he's gonna try to eat us, right?
Yeah, what happened to the drow that is inside of you?
Oh, he was in here a long time ago. I ate him before I was awake.
Oh, well,
do you want his stuff? I can give it to you.
Sure.
Yeah, what the hell?
You know, it could help us in our journeys if you would like, you know, if you could help us with that. Do you also know an exit of this place? It seems to be filling full of water.
He said he didn't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
confess I
Sorry,
don't know, I'm afraid. But you can see this skeletal, digested body of a drow just start to move inside this cube until it is finally disgorged into the water in front of you. There's a mace. Let's see, what else did I say there was? A dark metal mace and what look like 14 electrum pieces.
Ooh. Well,
Indubitably.
does anyone here use maces? I know how to use it, but
I'll hold on to it.
Okay, yeah.
He said it had the ability to, well, I saw him use it. It could ignite with flame.
Well, we definitely don't want that right now.
Why not?
It seems like we breathe oxygen. We have lungs, and we're losing oxygen. We must find a way out of here as fast as possible. What lies ahead in this in the area northward?
He said it was a fountain, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should go to the fountain, right?
I'm gonna ask you if he has any motive. Like, what is he looking to do? Is he trying to leave? Is he trying to explore? What is your purpose?
Well, I don't really know. No one ever asked me that before.
I would say that it behooves you to come with us. I promise you, great rewards if you come with me.
That's not Jibjar, buddy. That's not Jibjar.
I'd never
go with you though.
I've never had a gelatinous friend, but I'm not one to
any friends.
Well, you know, maybe at the end of this, if we're still alive, you might have some.
How fascinating. Yeah. Oh, my name. I've chosen my own name.
Oh, what is it?
It's Glabagool.
Glabagool. That's fitting.
Yes.
I am Charybdis.
Nice to meet you, Charybdis.
The companions around me, they can introduce themselves.
My name is Typhonios Xarxes Kith II. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, fascinating.
I am Kirizara, but Zara for short.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I kind of like peek out from behind Kirizara and just be like, Lavender.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh. I'm so very excited to meet you all.
I do not intend to do harm to you, creature. At least...
Yay.
But please don't eat my companions as well.
I'll do my best. I'm not quite sure how you're going to move around me, though. Perhaps if I squish up against the wall. Eat me.
Well, tally-ho. Anything else we want to ask our newfound gelatinous cube? All right.
So many questions.
Well, we'll have more time later. We have to get out of here.
Once we find a way out, we can come back.
A look of realization on his face. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're dying.
And the water is slowly rising.
That's my big fear. I want to get out of the water.
Yeah, you need to hop on someone's shoulders, like, you know, hop into a backpack.
Is it up?
Not me, I'm afraid. Don't touch me. I'm rather dangerous.
How much electrum was it again? I forgot to write it down.
14 pieces. Perhaps Globagul will join the tavern.
He cleans the floor.
He's an excellent janitor.
Yeah. You just clean your plates off in them.
I don't think you'd want to stick your hand in there with the plate.
Yeah, that's true. He'd probably do it himself. You just set him on the table and he'll slide through the table. Get yours today. Gelatinous cube.
The friendly gelatinous cube. That's going to be our tavern name whenever we get out of here.
Who told you he's friendly?
That's true. That's true.
It's a trap.
Do you remember the mimic?
I feel like this is a completely different situation from the mimic.
Yeah, he was just trying to sleep. You were trying to grab jewelry out of his mouth. Didn't you see that meme?
I did see that meme, and that's probably accurate.
Okay, are you going to continue in the tunnel?
Yeah, let me scout out the next room, see what it looks like over there.
Wonderful. In the next room, what leaps out at you from the pool underneath is a third gelatinous ooze. Sorry, a third gray ooze, and it tries to attack you. I kid you not.
Does it want to talk to me first, or?
Nope, it pretty much just lashes out and tries to kill you.
Gabagoo, is this one of your friends?
No, I don't know him.
Oh,
They're all mean except for me.
I guess roll initiative.
We're not friends.
Yes, roll for initiative.
We're having too much fun. This needs to go up. We're at like an 11. We need to put it down to like a 13.
Nah, mate. Let's see. Are these the new initiative orders? That's Smash Bros. I don't know why I'm doing that. Kurosawa's a 6. Shay's an 18. Ty is a 12. Ribdis a 16. Fantastic. We're all here. Shay, you're up first, surprisingly. I don't know why that's surprising. You're a rogue. You should go first.
Can I walk up to it, bonus action, disengage, get in the corner over here, and then shoot a bow and arrow at it?
Yeah, absolutely. Think. Yes.
15.
15 hits, and as you walk in that corner, you activate my fourth... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
My trap card.
My other mimic.
The wall is actually a mimic.
Really,
7 damage, no sneak attack.
7 damage.
It's actually a giant pit. You know, you sink down to your knees.
Let's see.
Beyond abyss. We're back to the abyss.
Yes.
Creature of the grayness.
Move forward, Charybdis, and attempt to swing. A 17 absolutely hits for 12 damage.
That's correct. That's it in my turn.
No smiting, man? Come on. I need that smite.
I only got one of those left.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
You know, it might not be a bad idea. It might not be a bad idea to save them.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Wink, not judge.
I can poison spray. I'll spit at it.
I don't think that would do much.
I know.
think it would do it.
It tries to lunge at you with a pseudopod Charybdis for a 13. I don't believe that hits, though.
I dastardly deflect it with Dawnbreaker.
All right. And Lavender, you are up.
Can I delay my turn?
Absolutely.
I'll do that.
All right. For anything specific, or?
I'm a little nervous about casting my 1 damage cantrip.
That's fine.
Fire.
All right, so Lavender, you're going to hold off. Ty, you're up.
I look back to Globagle and I say, I formally apologize, but it is attacking my friends, and I roll with my bow to try and shoot up
And 11 hits.
He
like winks.
Damage. He absorbs that crossbow bolt and digests it.
Minimum fury.
Believe it or not, the crossbow bolt sails through it and it seems to splash into nothing.
Nice.
And slowly sinks back into the water below.
Charybdis just looks down the hallway. Whoever shot, good job. It's dead. I think we can move on.
Excellent. Please come with us. I beg you. And he'll follow up the...
A long hallway.
A long hallway with absolutely no worries behind it.
I'm so checking for traps on this.
All right. Roll me perception.
It's good.
All right.
There's no traps in there.
Let's go.
Kai, still being suspicious of Shay, will also roll perception.
Yeah, you think it's good too?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Zooming.
We gotta get out of here.
Yes, fast.
You just hear the suction in the back of this ooze pushing air because it's like,
oh yeah, like it becomes like airtight as he just slides his way through. Water's like slowly pooling before him before it eventually seeps through his liquidy exterior and pushed out behind him. He's like, I'm coming too. Don't worry, I'm here.
Think Vlaketh.
Oh, you won't lose me now. You'll never lose me.
Peek in here and see. Do I see anything oozy around?
None that you can see. You do see the room seems to split into 4 openings.
Oh no.
Can I take just a little gander down one of those?
Let's go.
Yeah, so you walk by each of them and you'd realize... one more. Let's do this. Yes, they all seem to be hallways that seem to kind of curve off towards the end here.
Is water coming from these little things?
No, water seems to be coming from this crack in the wall off to your side here.
Well, I found where the water's coming from.
Mm.
It's coming from 1 square 5 feet. Sorry.
Oh, I got it. I get it now. Yeah. From the 1 square 5 feet direction, that is indeed where the water is coming from.
He'll point the point of his trident that Kurizawa put the light on the end of towards the tunnels, and then look back to the other 2. Well, you being more familiar with this Underdark, do you know what this is? I look to Shay.
I don't. Can I do a perception and see if there's any, or investigate for traps or anything?
Sure, which hallway?
The one at the very bottom. I'm gonna start with that one.
All right, make me a perception.
Nope, it's good.
Seems good.
Well, time to die. I'm gonna start. Can I walk down there?
Sure.
Guess I'll squeeze on behind him.
So, Shay, you get to about here when the stone floor underneath you seems to break apart into a hollow expanse below, and your feet seem to drop out from underneath you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw to try and grab the edge of the pit before you fall in.
15.
All right, you do manage to like slam your hands down and keep yourself from sliding in before you slide further down underneath into the pit. I need a athletics or acrobatics check to attempt to pull your way out.
Shay found a trap. Yell back at the rest of the party.
That's the way I find it, with my face.
Found it.
Is he okay?
Yeah, so far, 1 second. He's got to pull out of this. Can I aid him? Like, which side did you go on, Shay? Like, you moving forward or backwards?
I'd be going for, or whichever way I can to get out.
So he actually does manage to pull himself out.
Okay.
Yeah, using his acrobatic ability, he seems to kick his foot off the wall and use that as leverage to keep himself from falling into this pit.
Yep, I'm dumb, but I'm nimble.
Underneath.
So there's a pit right here in front of me.
Yes. Let me see if I can... Boop.
Nice. It's just a hole.
Do you look down?
Sure. Oh, never look down. Crib just looks down in the hole, I guess. I have Dawnbringer out, so see if I see anything. I have dark vision anyways.
It seems to be about 10 feet deep, but even with your dark vision, it seems like inside is totally black. And it takes a minute for your eyes to focus before you realize it's not just black as in dark, it's like oily.
No.
Like slick. And then your mind kind of realizes this is another ooze. This seems more dangerous than the ones you've seen before.
Shay, there's something in that hole. Be careful.
Is it?
It's an ooze.
Stuck in the hole? It can't come up, or?
I don't know. I would like back away, just like step back. Like, Shay, watch out.
I'm gonna go this way and see what I see.
Coolness.
Does it come out? Like I'm like readying like my sword.
Shay, you see a door. A stone door. An old stone door. As for what's in the pit, you do begin to hear some sloshing around.
I turn to my allies and say, 2 arms! We have another ooze on the hand. This one seems different. Maybe stronger.
Is it sentient?
Is it made of gasoline?
It definitely looks like it's hungry. It seems to be coming out. Shay is on the other side. There's a pit trap.
There's a door over here, by the way. Just letting you guys
Should we
know.
not go down the third hallway then and avoid this creature altogether?
You can definitely try.
Yeah.
You're assuming it does not also contain a trap.
It's alright, I wouldn't catch it even if it was, so don't feel bad.
Does the third hallway contain a trap as I point my lighted, blunted trident towards it?
Check the floor. This one was in the floor.
I can go over here and take a peek.
No, I rolled for it. I rolled a 20 unnatural.
Ty, you find that the floor here seems weakened.
Shay has disappeared into the night again.
Oh no, she's gone.
Oh,
There you go.
Ty will. He rolls his eyes and with like an unnecessary amount of showmanship, like catapults himself.
Oh,
over.
fucking roll a 1. I want to see it so bad.
Let's see what he does. It's not great. So he
It's only 5 feet, thankfully. So it's not too difficult. It was more of the surprise that caught you, Shay. But Ty, you do manage to leap over the pit. Over the pit would be.
graceful, I assume.
Yeah, it's you stumble a little bit, but you're okay. You're still standing.
He brushes off his shoulders and like puffs out his chest anyway, like trying not to let Shay get under his skin.
I have to follow my light source, unfortunately.
Well, that's all right.
Is that door locked? Do I need to try to pick it?
Excellent question. Does not seem locked. It just seems like a large stone door that you can push apart, or that you can push open, if you so choose to do so.
Ty, I believe you would be way better at pushing this. You've got those big muscles that I do not have.
Well, I'm more worried about this thing inside this pit.
Would our friendly ooze be able to block this other ooze from being able to come out of the pit?
Well, I suppose I could give it a shot.
Well, I'll try to jump over it, I guess.
Ty takes off his exterior jacket, gently putting it on the floor as he takes a look at the wall and then attempts with his entire body force to shove it as hard as he can. Damn it.
I need to jump over this floor.
Lavender? Oh yeah, you have a jump speed, right? For being a bunny.
Well, I have my ability that allows me to jump 10 feet and not provoke opportunity attacks, but I'd like to use that for combat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're fine then. If you like, you can roll.
I have a crowbar. We can use it as leverage and have advantage on this door.
Charybdis has been really good at opening these doors lately, so...
Yeah.
I will say this, though, Charybdis, as you leapt over the open hole...
Yes.
A large black liquid tendril leapt out and attempted to kind of grab at you.
Touch my booty?
You tried. There's a 19 hit.
Yes. Yes, it does.
It battered you as you made the jump, doing 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ah, my leg!
And that's when you would see it slowly making its way up the sides of the wall is a black pudding.
Oh, God! Well. All right. We've got trouble.
And then Globagool goes, I'm coming! I promise I'm not very fast, but I'll see if I can block it off.
That is some hot blob on blob action that's going on right there.
Yeah. So yeah, what's everyone doing right now? We're not technically in initiative yet. Unless you would like to fight the black ooze. Or the black pudding.
Door get open.
Push the door again.
Yeah, I mean, I would try to open up the door if I can. If he's coming in to seal that, I'll hope that Gobblegoo does that.
All right.
I would motion for Shay to help him. It doesn't matter if you aren't as like athletic as I am. I need somebody else to help here.
Natural 20 on the door.
Whoa!
Just the strength of trying to show you up has given me the power to open that door.
Yes, with Shay's assistance, you definitely
I'll do it
open
myself.
Let's see.
It was unlocked the whole time. You gotta push instead of pull.
That's what happened.
The room contains a stone fountain with a raised edge. The basin itself contains some sort of water. You can't see it without moving closer. The center of the stone fountain contains the rubble of a broken statue that rests atop a stone pedestal. But you can only see a pair of clawed stone feet clutching the pedestal's top. Whatever it was is gone. Carved into the walls are 7 niches. As you can see, these little outcroppings here. There is the one that has water seeping in through a crack in the wall. The 2 niches on either side of that are empty. and then strange, formless sculptures seem to occupy the 4 remaining niches. These little outcroppings here. So, what do you do?
Can I investigate those formless statues things?
Absolutely.
Do you want perception or do you want investigation?
Let's see here. These strange. You're checking out the weird sculptures, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, if you like, you can make me an investigation.
Nah, I don't really want to see one.
Okay.
I roll history to see if anything's recognizable.
Sure.
Boom.
Jesus.
So, you examine the areas. They seem weird. Shay, you were going to look at the niches, at the strange statues in the niches until you saw, kind of hidden in the brackish water of this pedestal. What caught your eye was several coins and a couple of bracelets.
That's me, all right.
And actually, there's some other stuff in there that looks rather interesting. Ty, these statues actually seem in a manner to be some way to... You recall something about the Astral Sea where Geoblex would be worshipped with strange oozes that would be held in stasis. And as you enter the room and regard them, they all seem to shift and move to life.
He clears his throat audibly. Well, unfortunately, I have some bad news. We are in a shrine to Jublex. And Shay, we are surrounded currently by oozes.
And
life.
Now I think would be a good moment for more initiative.
God, I hate you. I'm blaming you for this.
How is this my fault? He looks absolutely...
I was going in the goddamn fountain to get some gold. Next thing I know, there's 4 oozes. I'm pretty sure you did that.
That's fun. I like you guys. Man, I am rolling poorly for these oozes, though.
Good, they can all stay down there.
I am rolling poorly for the oozes.
It's like, quick, get out of there and shut the door.
Yeah, I mean, we could, but there's
putting
stuff
you
in the
guys forward.
fountain.
So, yes. Shay. Wait, let me make sure I have everyone. Shay, Charybdis.
I rolled, but it didn't.
I don't know why
there.
I didn't get you.
Did you do it on your character sheet like I showed you?
I did.
That's alright, I can put her in manually. Lavender.
It worked the first encounter.
Add to combat tracker.
Click your token next time, then do it.
Okay.
Blip, but yeah, I got you, and you're good. Alright, Shay. With an 18, you are first. There are 4 gray oozes in this room.
Would the one next to Ty be considered next to him so I can get a sneak attack?
Yes, technically it does. It would fit into that square, even though it's a little off to the edge. That's fine.
That's a 10. Does a 10 hit it?
A 10 does hit it, actually.
Wow, those things are easy to hit.
Mm-hmm. You guys are definitely hitting. You guys are definitely hitting level 3 by the end of tonight. All right. And is that your turn?
I am going to kind of move over into here just to get a better. Would they still be able to get around me to get in there if they can?
Oh yeah, they're ooze. They can get around anywhere.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to do that. Now I'm not leaving or anything. I'm just getting out of the way.
Sounds good. Charybdis, you're up.
Oh.
Oozes to the left, oozes to the right.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my action and I'm gonna use command.
Ooh.
And I'm going to target the ooze in front of me, and I'm going to try to command it to flee. Or grovel. I don't know. Grovels fall prone. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it to grovel. And this is a 13 wisdom saving throw.
Let's see.
That looked very wise.
DC is 13 for wisdom.
And what kind of spell is that?
It is a command. It's it's just a vocal.
Hmm.
One action. You speak one word and command the creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed wisdom saving throw. I will also send this game log. I'm going to tell it to grovel, which means the target falls prone and ends its turn.
Ah,
So
parfait.
it goes back into the hole.
Fortunately, I rolled a 17.
Oh, well, that's a save or suck. Now, is it out of the hole or whatnot?
It's kind of like attempting to come out of the hole. So Globagool, it seems like Globagool is kind of going to try to move and just kind of like sit over the hole.
Okay.
So we'll see how that works out.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
No,
well,
you're good.
Well, that was my only slot.
Well, join the death room over here.
I'm going to hold here. I have to.
All right. Lavender, you are up. You pretty much just heard Charybdis shout, grovel, and then a bunch of fighting in the room to the south.
Fudge. I think she's... Yeah, this is hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's room in the death room.
I'm just gonna delay my turn until after Kurizawa.
All right.
Zara.
Be able to move a little bit so I can get by you.
Okay, never mind. Then I won't.
You can move through friendly squares for free.
Okay.
So it's no worry.
It's okay. I'll help you. As you're crossing.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You can provide the help action for her.
Yeah, that uses your action.
It does use her action, but she would get a advantage to make the leap over the trapped square that you guys have found.
Do you need my help?
Wouldn't hurt.
Okay, then I'll do that when it's her turn.
You provide the help action. Black Pudding is up. He's pretty much going to take his entire action to try and move, but he is very slow. And that is going to be his whole turn. Which ooze is this? Oh, it's that one.
The faceless one.
There's so many that I needed to... Bill over here. Bill the ooze. Wow, that is not a fast creature. 5, 10... I'm going to take a full move action just to get here. And that's my turn. Glabagool.
Yeah. Sick 'em.
Just like how the Sopranos say capicola. They say gabagool. That's a joke for my New Yorkers. He's going to shift himself over the 5-foot trap hole and just kind of sit there. And the Black Pudding, from what you could see, Charybdis, because Glabagool is like completely clear. Like if you didn't know he was there and he wasn't moving, you almost wouldn't even be able to see him.
Oh, wow.
Aside from the eyeballs. But yeah, as he kind of like just sort of slides his way over this, the pudding just kind of stops. Like it seems like the pudding doesn't want to encroach on Glabagool's territory.
If it sits, it fits. Or if it fits, it sits.
Yes.
Stay there. We'll be back.
Okay. I'll stay here, friend. And he just kind of... if he could squint and, like, smile, you could see it. Like, he likes enjoying this, but he's really hard to read his emotions.
His eyeballs are just moving around even frequently.
Yeah. Just kind of swishing around. And that's his turn. Ty, you are up. There's 4 oozes in here. And one just ran up next to you.
With
I think you're muted. Because I can't hear you, Ty.
I was muted. You were correct.
There you go.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
He just groans audibly and rolls his eyes, and then shouts, "For Vlakith's sake, can I not catch a break today?"
No, you can't.
I'm gonna try to stab the
Stab
one.
it.
Stab it.
That hits.
Tie into no good, rotten, very bad day.
11 damage.
All right, so that's 10 damage.
And then with the other trident, he will essentially, because he knows it's right behind him, he is going to make a stab maneuver into the alcove behind him.
Nice. That hits.
Hit. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that one takes 6 damage.
All right, and the sizzling of the tridents continues, and they are down to -2/-2.
Are you adjusting them, by the way? Because like I didn't adjust them on my sheet, so
I'm just doing it on the fly in my brain. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hopefully, this won't be permanent for your tridents.
I was gonna say.
But for now, I'm just kind of like, got it. They're at -2/-2. I will say this: a -5 is it's a no-go. I'll tell you that.
Oh no.
And that's your turn?
Yep.
All right. Kurizara, you're up.
All right, to get over, can I do acrobatics or does it have to be athletics?
You can do athletics or acrobatics. I'll allow it.
Okay, and is that just part of my move action?
Yes, it will be part of your move action. And you have an advantage on the roll because Lavender is helping you. She's going to catch
Would it be a normal roll since she has exhaustion?
Oh, yes, it would be a normal roll since she has exhaustion. But the 16 easily leaps it, so you're good. Actually, should have had Charybdis roll at disadvantage as well, I think, but whatever, that's fine.
Are you rolling?
It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's 5 feet.
Yeah, like, no.
What's the worst thing that could happen? What, there's a black pudding under there? That'd be ridiculous.
Slaps your foot on your way out, takes half your damage.
I don't know. I've fallen going upstairs, so it's definitely possible.
Absolutely, she has. I laughed so hard.
Yeah, so that's part of your move. So if you want, you can still take an action and attack.
All right. I think I'm going to channel divinity for Twilight Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
So every creature that ends its turn in the sphere, which is a 30-foot radius, can get 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. 30 feet. I think that encapsulates your whole party.
That's what I was aiming for. All right, so I'll end my turn and roll those dice for myself.
So is that the start of your turn or the end?
The end.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Okay, so that'll be 6 temporary hit points for myself.
How long does that last?
A minute.
10 rounds.
And what's that spell called?
It's my channel divinity for Twilight Domain.
That's right. Those nifty Twilight clerics.
What's it look like?
Yeah.
It's like a sphere of stars that shed dim light throughout the entire thing.
Cool. I like it. So, who's number 4? Let's see. 5, 10. He's gonna move here up next to you, Ty. And he's actually gonna get an attack.
Yes, Ty screams in frustration.
It's not a good situation. He's gonna swing. I don't believe a 13 hits you though.
Nope.
So you are good. The other one now.
Wow.
He's gonna scooch over here. They are all going at the end of the turn. One of them has a -1 in initiative. I've never seen that before.
Oh, wait until I roll.
Yeah, it's true.
Initiative.
He's gonna attempt to lash out at you with a pseudopod, but a 5 will not hit you either.
I nimbly dodges it.
And now the feller behind you. That feller. You jabbed with your thing. He's also gonna pseudopod, but a 12 won't hit you either. Cool. I'm glad I'm consistent with my rolls.
1 second. For this one, Ty will purposefully try to do a backflip and wink at Shay as he does so.
Look at how cool I am. Very nice. And speaking of Shay, you're up.
I'm going to use my bow and arrow on this one right here.
Sounds good.
$13.
13 hits. These guys have a paltry armor class.
13 damage.
Their armor's chicken.
It took me a minute. I was like, what?
Har.
But that will defeat this gray ooze.
Or how would you say chicken shit armor?
Shit armor.
I'll stop. Problem.
And that'll be it for me.
All right, Charybdis, you are up.
Oh, can I?
Oh, that's right. Shay, you heal, don't you?
Yeah, he gets the temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Not a heal.
Temp.
It's temp.
But yes. Oh boy, Charybdis, you could actually use some hit points.
Yeah, I could. And since I can't do anything from my current location,
You can come over here and you can get into the murder room.
I can't. There's no way.
Well, you could move through friendly squares.
Okay. So,
Yeah. Around.
well, yeah, I could go to that school. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could get there. Okay. Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Welcome to the murder room.
I will go here. Excuse me. Come through. Like squirt through. I need to strike some foes. Or does 10 hit?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And 6 points. So sorry, 10 points of damage to this one right here. Let me see if I can help out my allies. And I
10
take
points of damage.
Dawnbreaker straight into the inside of the cube.
Oh yeah. They're not digging it either. They are really not happy. Lavender, you are up.
I look fucked up, by the way. Oh, let me roll my attempt. What is it, D6 plus 2?
D6 plus 2, yep.
Roger that. I'm doing it right now. Thank you.
Ooh, 5.
And that's
Thank.
I feel like I'm gonna move up a square, and I'm gonna shorten our air a little bit.
Nice.
And attack the yellow one.
All right, the one in the brackish fountain. A 9 hits.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
They do not have great armor class.
A fireball just kind of or bolt just whizzes past everyone, singes a little bit of hair.
Oh, yes, and it splashes against this gray ooze. It doesn't like it.
Explodes.
It does not explode. Not yet. I need to make a note about how much air you have left. If you're still okay. Yeah. That's your turn, right?
Yes.
All right, Black Pudding. He doesn't want to move. Who's this? Grey Ooze number 5. He's dead. We can delete him from the roster. Glabagool. He's going to sit there and just look at you, Lavender, and go, I'm helping.
Yay!
Helping.
And that's his turn. Ty, you are up.
All right. So Ty is going to, for the sake of his own souvenir tridents gifted to him as when he was part of his crew, I am going to do something that I'm curious. He's intellectually curious about, but he's not sure if it's going to be a good idea. I am going to roundhouse kick that ooze in front of me.
Ooh. A 10 hits. So you do 1 point plus your strength modifier in damage.
It would be that's a 7, I think.
All right. 7 damage.
And you lost your shoe.
Sorry, 6 damage, right? You have a 5?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry.
Are you wearing metal armor?
His armor is chainmail.
Okay. So I will say this as well. I haven't hit you yet today, have I?
Nope.
But you know who I did hit? It was Charybdis, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you did when I jumped over the thing.
Yes, and you'll notice now, you do start to hear your armor, because you have metal armor, yeah?
That's correct.
Yes, that has started to sizzle from the Black Pudding now.
Oh.
And your armor class is at a -1.
Okay.
But yes, Ty, you seem to roundhouse kick this ooze, and a little bit of it just splatters everywhere. I don't think your boots would have metal on them. Certainly not to a degree that would count as an armor class. Maybe your aglets melt off your shoelaces.
Under his breath, he whispers,
Roadhouse.
Yeah. These little bastards.
And end of turn.
End of turn. Kurzara, you are up.
All right. I'm going to let me cast Healing Word at Charybdis.
Nice. I'll just show the name of this dungeon now. I think you guys could hazard a guess, but...
The Oozing Temple? Never would have.
Who could have foreseen this name? 4 healing, that's pretty good.
This changes everything.
This changes everything. There's no mind players in here.
Thank you, Lazar. Sorry.
And I'm done. Ty, do you want to roll for your temporary hit points from the end of your last turn?
I already took them.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, my HP without the temporary hit points would be 10.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Don't tell me, if we would have taken a right when we got in, like, the exit's right there, right? Instead, we went all the way around.
I mean, I'm glad you guys went this way.
It's really funny.
I mean, there's loot in here.
That is true. I do love loot. I love the shinies.
Oh, they're so shiny, too. Grey Ooze number 4. The one in front of Ty that he just kicked. Is that the end of your turn, Kurzara?
Yes. Oh, wait, that was a bonus action.
Ooh.
Let me Sacred Flame.
Do it. That means I roll, yes?
Yep, you have to roll. And the one right below Ty.
All right. That's a dex, right?
Yes.
They're not very good at this. A 13?
Dang it.
Ah. Even with my -2.
That's it.
Ah, well. Next time, I'm sure.
So, chicken strips. Thanks for the sub.
Hey.
What a name.
We were just talking about chicken.
Yeah, we were just talking about chicken. Sorry, I didn't mean. I usually pause and mute myself talking to stream.
No, you're good. So let's see. It's going to attempt to lash out at you, Ty, with its pseudopod. Another acidic liquid tentacle. But I don't believe the 12 will hit you.
Nope.
All right, and the guy in the alcove. The same thing. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but my cat is tearing apart a cardboard box like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah, I love it.
Doesn't 18 hit you,
Yes.
Ty?
Yes, it does.
All right, you're going to take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
And your armor is going to be reduced by 1.
Okay.
C'est unfortunate, malheureusement, I believe is the term. To speak in my fantasy.
Recoil as the ooze strikes the side of his face where he had been bruised from the fall. His reptilian-like eye narrowing again as he whips his head around in the direction of the one that hit him. A slight trickle of purplish ichor coming down from his cheek.
Ooh. I like it. Shay, you're up.
Can I sneak into here without provoking an attack of opportunity?
Moving that way would bring you out of the threatened area of this one.
And I'd like
unless you were to disengage.
With an arrow.
All right, before you move or after?
I'll move first and then shoot it so that I can get that sneak attack on him.
All right. So, yes. Doing it that way, just so you know, would provoke an attack of opportunity from him.
Oh, sorry, then I don't want to do it. I'll still hit him.
Okay, that will still hit, yeah.
There.
So you'll shoot first, then move. 17 does hit. Give me some damage.
$10 damage.
All right, splatter another one. Its liquidy remains seem to pool with the brackish water underneath, and it ceases to move.
All right, then I'll move in here.
Fantastic. And you do have your bonus action still. Although I don't know what you'd do with it.
I'll hide. There you go. I'm gonna hide.
Hide behind the... Hey, you might be able to be honest.
There you go. 22. I don't even need to. They're both in combat with...
There's a fountain in the way. It could go either way. Charybdis, you are up.
Let's jump in the fountain, go over here, and let's try to strike this one from the fountain.
Fantastic.
You just disappeared.
Poof.
Is Yellow dead?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. It just doesn't have an X on my screen. That's why I was asking.
That's all right. I removed him so that Charybdis could move there. After Shay kind of threw him away. An 11.
I killed both those already. Just a heads up.
He did.
9 radiant damage to the gelatinous cube. The blue one, I think. No, it's green. I don't know. That one. Yeah.
That one. This one here, yes?
Yes, I carve from flesh from bone. Or from cheese
Goo
block.
from
goo. Yeah.
Yes, Dawnbringer effortlessly clears through. Let's see. Is that all you're doing this turn?
That's correct.
All right. Lavender, you are up. It seems the tides have turned. Turns have tabled. All right, that fella right there.
I can't hear you. You didn't key.
That's all right. She wants to cast Firebolt.
Yeah, it's magic missile.
Cast magic missile in darkness. That's an old school reference, not anyone.
Yes, it is. Summoner was a good one too.
All right, that hits for 8 damage. I have to do subtraction. Normally, when I used to cover enemy health, I would start from 0 and work my way up to their total hit points, but above doesn't let me do that, so I have to start from their top and go down. I have to do subtraction, like a math person, but I'm getting better at it. I know. So is that all you're doing, Lavender?
Yes, that's all I'm doing.
All right, the black pudding will stay in his position. Glabagool will look over towards you, Kurzara, and Lavender and go, "Do you need help? Should I come over?"
No, you stay there, please. That's very helpful right there.
Okay, I'll sit right here. And that is his turn. Ty, you are up. Mon ami.
Ty, in just a bout of absolute fury, turns towards the one that attacked him, and he grabs his trident, not caring about the blunted tips, and just thrusts it as hard as he can straight through the ooze into the back wall.
So, in 8 hits.
Hold on, that's a crit miss though.
Oh, you're right. That is a negative. That is a.
This is our first critical miss of the campaign, just by the way.
This is my favorite dungeon of all time. The Dungeon of High Humility.
Oh man. So
much fun.
That does miss. Unfortunately, but
somebody clip that.
Your trident is saved from a -1.
Fine.
Otherwise, an 8 would have hit. That is their exact armor class. But yes, so what are you going to do after that? Are you going to do anything else, Ty?
Yeah, as my bonus action, I am going to... You see a spirit form of a red dragon appear above his head as he claps his hands and say, "May the will of Vlaakith be with me," and I use my second wind to regain hit points. My real.
Ooh, very nice.
Where is the D10 button? There it is.
Good solid heal.
So that would be 8. I regain 8 hit points, so I'm
very nice.
Max.
So do we roll that your shroud thing, the Twilight thing, every turn?
Well, it's temporary hit points, so I don't think those stack.
No, they don't. They don't stack, but you can roll higher than what you previously rolled, right?
Probably, and right now no one's charmed or feared, so that's the only benefit at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I'll look into that later. I don't need to take you guys out of the game for that.
Yeah, I was sorry. I was just wondering.
No, you're good. I was wondering too. I never played a Twilight Cleric before, but they look fun. Is that your turn, Ty?
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
All right. Zara, you are up.
All right, let's see if I can hit, or if they can not dodge my Sacred Flame this time.
Let's hope you're gonna hit this one down here.
Yeah, it's the one I can see the best.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, dexterity check. Speaking of 8s, I rolled an 8, so that is a fail.
Yay!
Radiant damage.
More than a 1.
Pretty decent. A 1's much better when you add that line to the top of it. Get it? Because it's
yes.
It's like, okay. Yeah. I feel like a dad with that kind of joke. Yeah, dad jokes.
I thought it was funny. It was like It was more funny when you felt bad, though.
Oh, yeah. So.
Bad jokes are the only jokes that I get. Yay!
Right. So, Zara, is that all you're doing this turn?
That's all I'm doing this turn.
Sounds good. Grey Ooze numéro 3. Ty or Charybdis? Charybdis is more of a threat right now, although they're not very intelligent. But he's going to lash out at Charybdis with a 12 that will not hit. And now the one in the alcove with a -1 to initiative. He's going to go for Ty. I don't believe a 14 hits you, Ty, does it?
Nope.
All right, top of the order.
-1, he always goes the next turn.
Oh, well, I mean, he's at the bottom, so it's basically the top of the next turn when you think about it.
No, it's always the next turn.
Oh, yeah.
He never gets to go.
But yes, Shay, you're up.
I will shoot my crossbow at the orange. Oh, I should have a surprise. Does that give me a...
That does give you advantage.
All right, that's what I'll do.
And you're not exhausted enough yet for that penalty for attack, so.
Good thing I had it.
Good thing you had that. That 19 hits. Which one are you aiming for? The one in the alcove or the one next to Charybdis?
One next to Charybdis.
Okay. Rogues are very strong early level. All right, and that sneak attack?
8 total.
All right, another gray ooze down.
Bonus action hide.
Valiant shot.
Right. Bonus action to hide.
You can't find me.
Dang. And let's see. That's your turn. Charybdis, you are up next.
Do I need to move to get closer to hit this thing, or?
No, he's technically in the square.
Okay, I'll just.
He's just kind of smushed into the alcove. Give you guys a little bit more of a visual. So you can easily reach him if you wanted to attack.
I don't think I can't hit him unless I roll a 1. 12.
Yeah, 12 hits for 12 damage.
12 radiant into him. Sizzle him a little bit. Cut off some cubes around the edges on him. Oh, yeah.
And that would do. He splashes down. And falls.
I guess since I'm in here, I'm just going to start, throwing the jewelry out that's in here. Let's get out of here.
You just turn into the pond and just start digging through.
Yeah, just start throwing everything out of the water. We need to leave.
Yeah, how high is the water now? Honest to God.
Well, I mean,
excellent question. Probably about 2 feet.
Yeah, I'm just throwing everything out of this, whatever's in here. It's going around. Okay, is that everything? Good. Let's put it in a backpack. Let's go.
Joke's on you. You're just throwing it out of one puddle of water into another puddle of water.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I'm putting it all in one square. It's here.
So Charybdis starts to grab all of the silver pieces, of which there's 112 of them. So it would take a little bit of time to grab all these coins.
And the bracelets and whatnot.
With 41 gold bracelets, or the 41 gold pieces, and these 3 green gold bracelets.
Yeah.
There's also
3 bracelets?
Yes, 3 bracelets. There's also, interesting enough, you reach down in there and you pull out a dagger.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
But it seems a drow make.
Oh,
I'm a drow.
I literally hand that to Shay. I'm like, Shay, here.
I like daggers. I'm a drow.
There's a there's a spider design on the hilt as well. It is a +1 dagger.
Yeah.
As well as, surprisingly, a stoppered potion of greater healing.
Okay.
That hasn't leaked in any way, and a vial, stoppered and sealed properly, of some sort of oil.
I'll give the potions to. I'll give the vial to Lavender and hand the potion of healing to Carissa.
Sounds good.
And I have the
Kurzara,
bracelets.
sorry. Well, there's 3 of them, right? 3 of those bracelets, right? You said?
Yes, there are 3 bracelets. They have a green gold color to them.
I'll just
like perhaps they were maybe they were bronze at some point and they've kind of greened over.
I'll just put them in my backpack for now. We'll figure them out later.
All right. Charybdis has cursed. No, I'm just kidding.
well, fuck it.
So, yes. So you very quickly scooped up everything that was in this room, as wet as it was, and you've begun moving. Now, which hallway are you going to take to leave?
What do you guys think? We can just jump over this other hole pretty easily.
Yeah, 100% jump over the other hole.
Okay, and then on the other side, we'll call like Gobblegoo to like seal our path on the way back as we venture into the last unknown room. What do you guys think?
Well, that ooze is going to be really slow, so he should be able to follow us, and he'll block the way behind us anyway.
Yeah.
He must come with us. I have to present
That's
him.
the idea.
Yeah.
So he'll come with us. We'll jump through here, then go through here. If he follows us, that ooze won't be able to get ahead of him. So
yeah, Gobblegoo brings the rear. Seals our our backdraft.
Yes. I'll create an airtight seal in the room that you're entering over there.
Oh, that sounds great.
I don't see any problems with that.
Yeah.
This is so exciting. The scientific implications.
So, yes. So...
Shane, what does your elven eyes see?
Excellent question.
See from here.
Let his elven eyes select the reveal tool and he'll... There you go.
Oh, great.
I found a boss room.
So, this seems to be a rough-walled cave. It's really funny to me. Sorry. It's a rough-walled cave, and you can hear the sound of water pouring through from here. The water seems to be entering through cracks in the 10-foot-high ceiling. And given the rate at which the water is flowing in, it's easy for you to conclude that these cracks are what are causing the flooding, and it's probably from the crashing and the tremor caused by that stone pillar that collapsed before.
What's the integrity of it? Like, can we plug it? I mean, there's no other. If there's water, there's a way out, right? Like, water always leads to exits, right? There's, some movies and then I heard some bard talk about that. Water always leads to an exit.
It could be, a trapped water pocket.
Or could be a cave where there is water underground, but the reservoir itself does not lead anywhere with air.
Well, do we see any other ways out? Do we really want to spend the time backtracking to the other place?
I would rather see what's in the tunnel before I dive headfirst into a pool of water, but I will make sure that my crew is safe regardless, so whatever the majority decides, I will find it in my
Can I investigate this room? See if there's any, boss lurking somewhere?
Absolutely. Feel free to roll me perception. Fantastic.
20.
20.
It's like, I'm really tired. I think we only got so long left.
You're not quite at the next level of exhaustion for that to happen. Don't worry, I'm keeping track of how many hours.
The additional fires? Wow.
Yes. I mean, you're close, but you're not there yet. Let me see here.
The token. It's funny. Sorry. It spins your effects too, but the effects go back.
Oh, that's goofy. So, Shay, you move forward. Do you wade through the water at all?
Go into the water?
Yeah.
What do I see before I set a damn foot in there?
You can see right at the beginning, at the start of these first couple feet, it doesn't seem... You can see clear through it. It seems just like the water that's in the rest of the temple. What you do notice, though, further out, is the water seems to turn black. The further out you go.
That's
the further out you look.
That was almost trying to eat me.
Maybe. Very similar, actually, now that you think about it.
Shit, Lavender's almost swimming at this point.
I mean, I'm only 3 feet tall. The water's about 2 feet.
This could be the cause of what's doing the water, though. And it's a boss.
Divine sense.
Is that evil water?
Is that evil water? Is it celestial, fiend, or undead?
According to the statistics I've been provided by Wizards of the Coast and D&D Beyond, it is not celestial, fiend, or undead.
Oh, I know there's something there. No, I'm joking. I was like,
There's definitely something there.
I don't sense anything evil, but amorphous, maybe.
Is it under the water, or is it on the top of the water?
Shoot it with an arrow.
That's what I was about to do.
It seems to be pressed in underneath the water.
I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
Hang on. Before...
Yes?
So Fairy Fire's a 20-foot cube. Would I be able to cast it on whatever's black in there without getting it on our people?
Yes, if you aim it at the back.
I believe so. Each square is only about 5 feet, so if you threw it all the way at the back...
It would basically fill that whole square with Fairy Fire.
Alright, gonna see if it outlines any creatures.
Yes. Brilliant. So you cast Fairy Fire. Do I need to make some sort of... I need to make a save for that, yeah?
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, aw.
Okay. So. You cast Fairy Fire, and immediately it seems like a portion of the water seems to illuminate. And then it just starts to reel up, and all of this kind of like oil and water, it just sort of congeals itself into its own separate entity, and you see before you a black pudding illuminated by your Fairy Fire.
Nah, I was waiting to shoot that damn thing with an arrow after she did the fire.
Oh, yeah.
I get surprised right on that.
Oh yeah, you can do that, yeah.
With advantage because of the Fairy Fire, correct?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
A fight is upon us. Another ooze.
21 and a 22.
20, they'll both hit. They one either or would hit, yes.
9 damage to start us off.
Sounds good. And I'm gonna need initiative rolls.
No.
Who could have foreseen this?
Damn mimics.
There's mimics everywhere,
Liquid
man.
mimics, these sons of bitches.
Kurizawa, since you cast that spell, I'm assuming you moved ahead of me during that period of time, or did you move back?
It's a 60-foot range to cast it, so as long as I could see the area. And I'd rather you guys have melee range versus myself.
I know it's... I would assume Twilight's not still up. That's only a minute, right?
Yeah, it was only a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those temp hit points should be gone.
Yep, I'm removing mine. Or do temps last until you use them? I don't know.
I don't know.
For a minute that it lasted, though.
Well, that's the spell.
The divinity lasted for a minute, but it doesn't necessarily say if the hit points fade or not.
That's up to the DM.
Is it?
Well,
you can keep them. You'll need them.
Yeah.
Okay, putting 5 back on temporary hit points. I don't like...
But 2 extra anyway. Is nice.
Every little bit will help.
Unless specified otherwise, temporary hit points last until they are depleted or you finish a long rest.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, I did some research.
Google foo.
I actually didn't know that because
I didn't either.
There's always weird stuff with hit points that is kind of different, and there's like
that's the thing with D&D. No one person remembers every single rule and condition.
Yeah, right?
Like, I mean, you have to be a master of dungeons.
A total mastery over all of the dungeons.
I'm pretty sure
the dragon or two.
Rules lawyer out there who has memorized every rule.
Yeah, but they're not rules; they're guidelines.
Exactly. It's more like what you'd call guidelines in actual rules.
Nice.
I would like to parlay with the ooze, please.
I'd like to seduce the ooze, please.
That'd be interesting. Now we're getting back into 3rd edition.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna use a performance check and just wiggle like a fucking ooze. I'm one of you. I'm one of you.
he's communicating.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh man. Let's see. Who's first? Kurizara, you are up first.
You guys make this game fun. Thank you.
That's what it's all about. Having fun.
Fairy Fire's concentration, so I'm just going to Sacred Flame for now.
Sounds good. So you'll probably move in by tie, cast, and then move back just so you can get line of sight.
Yep.
Unless you guys want to get in there and just kind of funnel in, but that's fine. So let's see. Sacred Flame, that's a dex from me. I'm learning. Wow, I rolled a 3.
That will not succeed.
Hey, it's better than 1.
It is better than 1.
Oh man, I mean, cantrips hate you right now. Like since the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait till you get to level 5 though. You get to double that, don't you?
I think 3 starts adding more, but I'd have to look it up.
That's dope.
Well, good news.
Sucking.
Nope, 5.
Hmm.
I think it's Shay's turn.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I was just checking something by the. I was just checking something with the thingamajig real quick.
So it's my turn. I'm going
Yes,
to
indeed.
shoot a arrow at it. With
All
advantage
right.
because it still has Fairy Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Fairy Fire, 16.
That hits.
No sneak attack, so just max damage.
Ignore that.
It's a 1-minute duration if you need to know.
Damage? That's 9, right?
Mine was, yeah, and then I'm going to roll back and I'm going to try to hide from it.
All right.
Not very good, but I'm still going to pretend I'm hiding.
Is this like is this a square or is this a square for hitting it?
You can move into that square.
Okay.
It's technically supposed to be like it should be here.
Okay, too easy.
Yeah, give you guys a little bit more space to shovel in there. So let's see, and it is your turn next as well, Charybdis.
What's the shift, right? There we go.
Dawnbringer, the 13 hits.
10 to the face.
And this is Radiant, yes?
This is Radiant.
Is it smite time?
I've blown my load. I mean, I've exhausted my prayers.
Oh, yeah, for the last one. I got you.
So, that's that, and that's all you're doing this round?
Yes, that is correct.
And you're using Dawnbringer, so that's nothing.
Blade of pure light! Trying to banish this blackened foe.
Can't do anything for that right now.
What? My armor is weak. Mom's spaghetti.
That's right. Glabagool calls out from the hall. Do you guys need my help? Do you want me to move?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Thank you, but not yet.
You're doing such a great job.
Yay! So, the Black Pudding, taking a beating, unhappy. Look, there we go. There we are. He's going to attempt to lash out at you with a pseudopod, Charybdis. Does a 14 hit?
That's an extra.
Oh, man.
Does our icon show our AC to you?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I have to zoom out, but sometimes it's just easier for me to ask.
No problem. I just see ours. I didn't know if you saw it too.
Nah, you're good.
But I'm 17, not 18.
Right.
Because the acid.
Ooh, okay. I forgot about that ability. So swing and a miss from that. Lavender, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna try something different. I'm just gonna swim my way up past everybody. And fling hopefully a loose rock from off the side of the wall and catapult it towards the ooze.
Yes. Good spell, catapult. Is that a...
It's a dex save.
What is with these dex saves? It's almost like you know my weakness.
We've studied these creatures long enough in battle.
Oh, one is definitely a failure on the save.
Yay! So this rock deals me. Click the button.
Wow, wowie.
Nice.
Kind of like hits it and makes it splatter up against the wall.
You take a stalactite and just like pierces him.
Yeah. Totally.
Or stalagmite. You know, I'm not being choosy here.
The top or the bottom, whatever. You know the words, what? A stalactite hangs from the ceiling because it has a C in it and it has to hold on tight.
Yeah? And a stalagmite is like mice on the ground. That's how I always remember it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we went through... We've gone through some caves.
Hmm. Is that all you're doing this turn, Lavender?
Yeah.
All right. Ty, you are up.
Ty carefully raising his arms above the water, his sleeves drenched. He raises his crossbow up, closing one eye as he points towards the black ooze, muttering under his breath, "May Blacketh save us."
Hey! You have critted 3 times tonight.
Crit.
Crit.
That's a crit.
The Ty is no longer humiliated, boy. 18 damage to the black wing.
You rolled max on both of them. Good job, man. Blacketh praises you. Definitely.
Even Shay's impressed by that. That was amazing.
Yeah, you guys are really damaging this thing. I was worried. I was actually going to throw... Well, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. Zari, you are up. Is at the end of your turn, Ty.
Yeah, Ty will just be like... He'll make a small smirk as he notices how the creature is taken aback by his crossbow bolt.
Oh yeah, it seems like you hit it in the perfect spot. Whatever that would be for a big old pudding, but...
You took its lunch away.
Yeah. A Lunchable gets pinned to the wall. He's like, no! Yeah, Kurosawa, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt because I want to try to do as much damage as possible.
All right. Is that a save on me? Oh no, it's an attack roll. I believe it's at advantage because you have a fairy fire.
I really like this thing for Twitch. It's really cool. Like I've been just watching the table of you guys talking from your characters. It's a little bit more immersive.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. All this damage you guys are pumping out.
You did almost as much damage as his max damage.
Guiding bolt, strong.
Nice bit of radiant damage there.
All right, it's erupted in this bright, starry light, and it's still standing, but boy, is it not looking healthy.
So we have double advantage?
I don't think so.
Right.
But Shay, you are up.
I will use the short bow with advantage.
All right. Oh, real quick. I'm sorry, Kurzar. Was that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, Shay, you're up. Lay it on me. 16 or 9. They both hit. Well, either would hit, but take the 16.
11 damage.
Wow.
I'm glad I have companions that can fight. Some of the other...
Very rogue-friendly dungeon, by the way.
It is. It's a super rogue-friendly dungeon. Is that how you doing this turn?
I was hoping to kill it. No, that's all I got.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Charybdis, you are up.
Right.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That dice won't stop spinning. There he goes. 11 radiant damage to the oozed foe.
All right. What's it look like?
I come down with almost both hands, but still holding my shield, and slice it from middle. Like, it looks just like it is in that picture as I come down on it, as it just spreads from wall to wall. And, you know, it is ceases to be.
Nice.
I turn back to my allies and I give, like, a thumbs up. Now let's find a way out of here.
First, we gotta check the treasure room.
Yeah. Or look behind us. Out of character.
I'm not looking behind us. I'm going in here.
Yeah, come in here to the treasure room. Do I see any treasure before I die?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh my
I
god!
came over here because I wanted to watch you guys succeed.
Die. Can you see through him?
Oh, yeah.
So we can see nothing but pain behind us.
We're just in here, like, fighting this thing. We don't know. Yeah.
See what's through him. I believe that we have encountered a situation some might consider to be... He pulls his hands together, trying to be diplomatic. Problematic.
What is it?
I don't know how to say this other than we have what appear to be 4 angry followers of Juiblix in the ooze form that have burst forth from their tombs.
Well, as long as they're not black oozes, we can deal with them.
Are they all 4 friendly oozes? They have eyeballs?
Are they?
No.
Are they?
No, I don't think they're friends.
I gestured a thigh. Are they black or are they gray?
Black.
Oh.
We're dead. Okay.
Is there another way out of here?
I think we can make it if our close dear ally here, who I very much appreciate, moves for a second, we can all run up and he can follow behind us, sealing the passage to the long hallway.
But there's we don't know if there's a way out this way or that way.
Can I check in the water? Is there a tunnel underneath that can, like a hidden tunnel to get out?
Yeah, you sift through the water here, but unfortunately you find no tunnel. But you do see the water kind of seeping in from above. And the stonework actually seems to be kind of weak here.
Well, I've got a terrible idea.
Break the wall?
I think it's about our only option left. We haven't found a way out yet.
Oh, I have a crowbar.
We have the other tunnel. He mutters, trying frantically.
How high is the ceiling?
About 10 feet.
Zara will pass her quarterstaff over to Charybdis and here. This might help.
Poke it with a stick.
Before, see if he dropped anything. Like a good rogue.
Did the pudding drop? I don't think it dropped anything. Unfortunately.
All right.
It's also very fortunate that you guys didn't use slashing or lightning damage.
I'm going to poke it with a stick.
Level 3 or die.
Pretty much.
I'm poking it with a stick. Pretty hard.
All right, let's see. You attack the ceiling, basically.
Yeah, sure.
Or are you attacking where the goo is?
Oh, no, the ceiling. That's why she handed me the quarterstaff.
One moment, I was just reading what happens. So, I believe that is technically at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Because you are at exhaustion, yes?
Sure.
Can I shoot it with my bow?
Unless someone wants to aid me.
Stand on someone's shoulders.
I'd kill him, I think. I weigh a lot.
My strength is minimal.
Covering his face, just mortified.
I'm right there with you, Ty. Like, I'm still swimming over here.
It's my turn to try to kill the party, okay?
Hey, I'm down, man. Let me shoot an arrow at it while he's doing that.
Deep breaths, everybody.
Yeah. Hold on to your butts.
Well, if anything, and it just like all the water gushes down, it'll push all the big monsters away, right?
Yeah, and we just swim out to an uncertain amount of distance to whatever, right? Or maybe it's an air pocket. Who knows? Let's find out what happens. Oh, I need to roll another one. Sorry, because it's disadvantage, right?
Yes. Although we could count Shay's arrow as his version of helping you.
Yeah, sure. So 15 or 20, or 20 or 15, right?
We'll take 20. So you start kind of prying away at this rock work above you. And it seems to chip away fairly easily, and then water starts to pool in from this large crack that you've kind of widened even faster now. And it sort of hits Glabagool here at the end of the tunnel, and it just kind of starts filling up a little bit, and it starts to move through him, maybe at a rate of like 2 to 1 for every foot for every 2 feet that is in front of him, like 1 foot gets pushed out through him. So the water begins to rapidly fill this area.
Okay.
Place lavender on my shoulder as a precaution.
Is it big enough for us to swim through eventually, or?
You think maybe one more.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can kind of widen that out a little bit, like one more go.
I'll aid him so he can get advantage, or to have a straight roll.
All right.
Wow.
I'm good at opening things.
Fantastic. So, you manage to kind of pry this large rock, and the stone seems to get even softer and softer. You start to feel like you're actually moving through maybe like clay or something like that, until this large crevice kind of starts to open up and the room begins to rapidly fill with water. But you could definitely move through it. And with your dark vision... No, you don't have dark vision.
I do.
You do have dark vision.
Yep.
Everyone but Ty and Lavender have it.
So everyone that is kind of in that area, which I guess would be most of you.
He has light on his stuff.
Wait.
His weapon, doesn't he?
Is that concentration though?
I don't believe
light is not concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my trident is still lit up at the tip.
So,
Daylight is concentration. That's correct. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we can also. We're drow, so we can do dancing lights as well if we need to.
Yeah, that's right. Drow just play with light. It's kind of wild to think about. Anyone with dark vision could actually begin to kind of see through this crevice as this water is pooling down, and you can actually see about 30 feet past it. There's like light.
Oh yeah, we found an exit. I call out to the people behind us.
Oh, an exit.
Yes, indeed. Gabagool.
Can I come?
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the fuck out of here.
As he kind of like wades through the water, like with you guys, like huge sloshes of waves. It's definitely past your waist at this point, and quickly filling. If Lavender wasn't on anyone's shoulders, she would easily have been consumed, or like, she would easily have to start swimming.
It's like pushing us now out into the hole, no matter what.
Oh yeah. At this point, it's pretty much the waiting game for the place to fill, and then for you to swim. Yeah, and at this so I guess I would need athletics checks from everyone.
I'm going last to make sure that everyone else gets into the hole first.
All right.
Minus the goddamn ooze. I don't care about the ooze.
I'll go first.
Staying last.
Oh, now are these?
Care about the ooze, and he's desperate for it. Ooze.
Are these a disadvantage because this ability?
These are a disadvantage as well.
Okay.
So I roll twice and take the lower. Charybdis, you got a 15, I believe.
Yeah, 15 is my lowest. I had a 20 and the 15's lowest.
12 is my lowest.
Sheavin. Oh, sorry, I did acrobatics. Sorry.
That's all right.
Can I pull?
3.
Well, whose shoulder is Lavender on now? Or is she swimming by herself?
Right. Well, it's until like we start treading water, she's on Ty's shoulder.
Yeah.
So it seems like Ty and Charybdis are the only ones able to. Ty, what'd you get? 12 was your lowest, yes?
Well,
I believe Ty and Charybdis are the only ones able to push their way past kind of the pressure and start moving up just before the room kind of evens itself out.
Could I take Lavender with me since she was on my shoulder?
Absolutely. Would you like to kind of like hold onto her, like grab her hand and kind of like swim up with her?
Well, I would prefer for her to grab onto my armor, but yes, I can do that.
Okay. Either way, I'm just trying to think of a way. Yeah, you could do that if you'd like. She'd be kicking as well, I would assume.
Yeah.
So if you like, you can both roll athletics again, just flat, without disadvantage, because you're kind of helping each other.
Okay. 11 and 13.
Okay. You both are able to make it up this 30-foot swim, basically underwater, with the little air that you have. Shay and Zara, you guys are struggling, and Charybdis, you can see this. Like, you start to move, and they seem to be having difficulty.
Did I make it already up at the top, or am I just waiting?
If you like, you can make it all the way to the top, or you can kind of stick around. With your roll, you would be able to make it to the top.
Okay. If I made it to the top and I knew that they were struggling down there, could I quickly fasten, like spin a turn and quickly fasten, like, I don't know, throw my shield down there with a rope and see if anything pulls on it?
Yeah, you could do that for sure.
Okay, so I'll spend like a turn if they're not coming up like fast, and I get up there and I saw they're struggling, I'll fasten whatever rope that I have, tie it to my shield, and throw it back down the hole and see if something catches it.
Yeah, in fact, with your roll, you probably made it up first before Ty and Lavender.
Okay.
So they would probably see the shield go down past them, and then you guys would surface and see Charybdis there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like hold the shield, and hopefully somebody tugs on it and whatnot if they do see it.
Yeah, Shay and Zara, you guys see this shield tied to a rope, kind of sink into the water past you as you guys are trying to make your way up.
Definitely grabbing a hold of that.
Yep, make sure she has a good grip on it before I grab it.
All right.
I'm gonna pull away if I can.
All right, yeah, you make a... Because I'm sure they're kicking and you're doing your thing, so you guys, again, would be aiding each other. So I'll give you just a flat roll for it.
Okay. Oof. It's so heavy.
And they can roll as well, just flat. 2 more athletics checks from the both of you. 10.
16. I'm kicking like a fiend.
All right. So with the help of Charybdis, you guys are able to kick and make your way through this narrow shaft that has opened up. And you find yourselves...
In hell.
No, it's not that bad. I believe this is the right map. Ah, yes. Emerging from this waterfall.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Bro, you caught drow. That's a good catch. You caught 2 drow.
I look back for the ooze to see if it's coming up behind them.
I definitely have my shield back though. I'll untie it and stow my rope.
Has anyone seen our compatriot, the one that helped us?
Does it float?
The water starts to kind of bubble and pool away.
Tarkov engineer
in the shape of a cube
raid, brother.
Until you see Globagool just slowly float his way to the top.
Excellent. Flacketh be praised.
He says, "I'm here."
And we are glad that you have made it.
Oh, me too. I'm glad you didn't forget about me.
How's the air in this room?
This place seems a lot more airy. It seems fresher. I mean, again, it is the Underdark, so it's not pleasant, but you're not suffocating anymore. Your exhaustion, I think it's cured. I'm not 100% on
that. Mike?
Yes?
Could we take like a 10-minute break?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just a quick break, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I need to use the restroom.
Yeah, no worries. Break some plates. It's all good.
That's my kids.
Yeah, we can take a quick 5-10 minutes, do what we need to do, and we'll meet back here and I can describe to you this chamber.
Thank you.
Someone just raided the channel right as we want to go on break.
Oh no! Thank you for the raid.
7 Martin, thanks for the raid of 15, brother.
Hey.
Playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We're just let me put some music on while we take a quick bathroom break.
Dungeons and Dagrons.
Yeah.
I'm back. I don't know if anyone else is back, but I'm here. Whew. Do some quick checks, make sure everything's all hunky-dory on the map side. It's a fun map. It's interesting. I found this map. Deep in the dark. Is that Tron quote? I like to quote movies. Well, the Dungeon Master's talking to himself again. It's Tron Legacy, that's what it was. It was Jeff Bridges. I found them in here, like flowers in a wasteland. It's poetic, even though that movie's about being trapped in a video game. It's pretty good. So exhaustion returns. I don't know, exhaustion is removed when you take a long rest. So you guys will keep your exhaustion until finish a long rest. Ouais. C'est magnifique, non? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, hein? Je suis le Dungeon Master. What is the French word for Dungeon Master? Le maître du donjon. It's how you learn about who you are. Oh, I was right. Ponder my orb. Is that a meme? Are we still allowed to laugh at that? I don't remember. It's hard to keep track.
I are back.
Welcome back. I've just been talking to myself for a little bit. Going crazy. Quoting Tron and all that.
Love Tron.
Tron's
Which
awesome.
one? The old one or the newer, terrible one?
I was actually quoting Tron Legacy. But I do like the old one. I do enjoy the old one. It's a classic. It should have won awards for like computer imagery, but I don't think at the time they actually had an award for that. So it kind of got the raw end of the deal.
Did Ty get off for the night?
I don't know. He dropped off, so I think like as soon as we went for the bathroom break, he kind of dropped out. So I think he was just kind of. I think it was an easy way to mute.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Roger that.
I hope so. You guys need him.
I like land. I don't like swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming.
Just keep swimming. Good movie.
Oh, this is so fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it too.
I'm having
Very
fun.
much so, yeah.
I
I'm
just
having a
need a pair of goggles. Can't wait till we get to town.
Yeah, I need to buy some stuff when we get to town. I'm still kind of wearing warlock gear.
Yeah, my armor's kind of fucked.
You can change that to cleric starting gear if you want. I don't mind.
Question.
Answer.
No, this is towards Kurazara. How goes the tracking of everything?
Pretty good. We're currently at like 1,276 gold, 14 electrum, and 4,142 silver.
4,000.
4,142 silver, yep. Because we got 4,000 out of the tomb.
That's great.
I haven't divided it, but I only had 1 gold on my person, so only 1 gold is bad as mine.
Yeah, I think my starting gold was... I had donkeys, but, you know...
I mean, they wouldn't have
made it.
We wouldn't have had a fun time in the Ooze temple.
They got eaten, so I have 37 gold.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll run another adventure for you guys one day, and you can have your cart and your donkeys and whatnot.
That's fine. It was just for RP anyways.
And I think I've documented pretty much all the vendor type items, minus a few in the beginning when you guys had found them.
Doposaurus Rex. Appreciate that. Thank you for taking on that for the party / adventure.
Did we ever look to see what that onyx chest piece was from that spider room in the prison?
Onyx chest piece, like
I don't remember that.
Like it was armor, like a chest piece armor, or like a chest piece, like a rook or a knight or a king or queen.
I remember something like that.
You guys had gotten the gems from the statue, and Shay had found a headdress, a silver chain headdress, and a moonstone.
Yeah, I spent 2 of those gems already.
Yeah, I didn't mark those ones down, so I can mark what's left if you want me to.
Yeah, I just have 1 large one, and she has, because I give away 2 of the small ones, because we got 3 small ones, 3 large ones. Lavender took 2 large ones and 1 small one. I took 2 smalls and 1 large, so I still have the large one left, and she has all the other ones.
Oh, I think I see what. So the silver chain headdress is set with small onyx stones.
Okay.
That might have been where the confusion was, I think.
Yeah.
Because I am going through the chapter again. Oh, there's also a spider-shaped onyx brooch.
Is that what you were thinking of, Lavender?
That's just what I had written down. So I'm just not going to worry about it and erase it since nobody really remembers it. And it's gone.
And I'll add the brooch because I didn't remember that.
Gone forever.
Welcome back.
I hope that didn't take too long.
No,
you're good.
You're good. We were just talking about loot. So we gotta remember to identify those things, if they are magical or not. The armbands.
Can we remove exhaustion now?
No, you need a long rest.
Roger that.
But as Globogul does float up, are we ready to continue along?
Ready to go, man.
I'm ready here.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, as Globogul comes up and floats to the surface and then heads to the rim of the water, he says, "Oh, thank goodness! I'm glad I was able to stick with my new friends."
Do I happen to see any of the black ones following him?
No, it doesn't seem like they came through. Although Globogul does say a moment later, there was someone who wanted to come with me.
Ooh.
I brought him up with me. His name is Ivan. Oh, here he comes now, I think. And the water in the pool begins to turn a red color.
Oh,
God damn it.
And it starts to swirl into these tendrils, and it becomes thicker until this blood-like, this almost crimson, like gem-colored ooze emerges. And he speaks into your minds, and he says, "Well, you've all escaped the Temple of Giublex. but you have not escaped me.
Stand
God damn it,
fast.
Ty.
I'm just gonna start walking back a little bit.
I
You'll
will.
all make brilliant sacrifices when I drag your corpses back through the water and into the temple.
I activate Dawnbringer and say, "You shall not bring us anywhere, foe."
Goodness me, I thought he'd be an ally. I do apologize. And we can roll initiative again.
Yeah! Meat grinder!
Ty, your friend's a dick.
I do not care. The queen will enjoy his presence.
I would say it is the dungeons at the very beginning are very short, but they get longer. And don't worry, we'll have a
funeral. It's okay. We understand.
no, it'll be fine.
Level 3 or die.
Level 3 or die?
I told you guys you're gonna get there by the end of tonight.
Yeah! I'm having fun. There's a big smile on my face.
Good. And don't worry, next session will be quite interesting as well.
They all have been.
Yeah,
Shay.
all of them have been, so.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm doing my best. Shay, you are up first.
Do I have to disengage to get away, or am I free to move without an attack of opportunity?
I don't believe you're within his reach, so I think you're good.
So I'll move over here. Can I do a bonus action to hide and then try to shoot him?
Yes.
How does it see? It has no eyes.
18.
Don't dwell on the impossibility of the creature,
I know, right?
for to do so is only to invite madness into your mind.
I will attack, and you can let me know if I get sneak attack on it. 12.
I believe you do, and the 12 does not hit.
Oh, snap.
Oh yeah, it's got way better armor, kind of, than with other oozes.
Well, I'm still hiding. I'm done.
You're still hiding. Fun fact, this monster isn't in the book. Yes, things are different. Charybdis, you are up.
Yeah. Can I like move up and hit it, or these tiles are
Absolutely. It is kind of like a beach a little bit.
okay? Just enough where I can smack at it.
Yeah, so you are able to make it. If you were to move closer to the waterfall, you'd start to swim.
Okay, no, I just want to.
But here you're good.
Just want to hit it from here.
Oh yeah, easily.
Dawnbringer, hit this.
Dawnbringer.
Hit this foe. It is too nimble. I miss. My attacks are inefficient. Oh, that's it for me.
Yes, it would seem so. Lavender, you are up. Now freed from the confines of the limited air from the oozing temple.
I am going to use my last spell slot, and I'm also going to do Fairy Fire.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. I roll correct. Dexterity.
Yes. He has to meet or beat 14.
Well, look at that. 13. That's a fail.
Nice.
All ogre now.
It's ogre, man. Game ogre.
And he glows in this nice purplish hue, and gives off, 10 feet of light.
Mixes well with the cherry red.
Yeah, nice vibrant colors.
Like a lavender, making it lavender.
Hey.
Nice, I get it.
She's turning violet.
You turn violet.
Hey, I literally watched that today.
Charlie and the Killing of Children Factory.
Oh yeah.
They deserved it.
Gene Wilder, by the way, could sing. That a beautiful voice. Beautiful voice.
Beautiful. Wonderful actor. One of my favorites.
Absolutely. Blazing Saddles was also good.
Oh yeah, we were gonna watch that too, but we didn't have time.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ty, you are up. Lavender, that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yes.
I
Right.
turn to Globagul and I say, please, if you are our friend, help us against this fiend of Jublix.
I'll do my best. I'll try.
He's not. Oh, yeah! Go,
Globagul is
Globagul!
added to the combat tracker at a -2.
Does a 20 hit?
Oh, heck yeah.
No, run!
At that point, yeah.
9.
I jump into that giant hole.
9 damage.
9 damage. Nuftagat. So, that's it. Anything else this turn?
From me, I'm just gonna back up a little bit more. That's it.
Sounds good. This one doesn't actually seem particularly acidic. It seems more gooey and sugary. Like a...
It's candy.
It's odd. He looks like candy.
Like
It's kind of
a
strange.
lollipop.
Right?
I would like to use unarmed strike and bite.
Nom 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 nom.
Eat him! The tax of turn.
Oh, he's like a beet red. I'm a rabbit. I like beets.
Yeah, in fact, he kind of even has like the 3 orbs where his like eyes would be almost kind of look like a cherry a little bit. So it would be like it does look like candy. I'm not gonna lie.
Gosh, like beets have the like reddest color.
I haven't had beets in forever. Anyway, Zara, you are up.
Oh, I will do about the only thing I can do, and that's Sacred Flame.
Say the words.
Say the words, Warlock. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch. Yay!
Eldritch Blast.
As someone who's played a Warlock for like a year-long campaign, that was it for a long time. 9. That's a failure, I believe.
Take that 4 damage.
Neat.
Every little bit helps, especially with him.
I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer to everybody just in case.
Perfect.
And that's it.
All right, so
Hit me with your best shot.
do.
Fire away.
Fire away. I will. Don't mind if I do.
You stop having coffee at night.
Let's see. I need to check something. Do. How do I rotate this? There we go. Ah, perfect.
That doesn't look
Excellent.
perfect.
Everyone in that, which is everyone but Charybdis, make me a dexterity saving throw.
What does this look like? He just spits
13.
on him?
So, Lavender,
Hold on. No. I have a feature or a trait that I'm pretty sure is not going to do anything for it.
in my
Just check. What does your character sheet say?
Well, that's what I'm looking it up. It was
Should be under feats and traits.
Were we supposed to take a feat?
no.
Okay, I was like, what?
Like,
Oh yeah, this is not going to affect it whatsoever. It's like when you fail a dex saving throw, you can use your reaction to roll a d4 and add it to the save, potentially turning it into from a failure to a success.
Well, how many times can you do that? If you do that like 10 times, you should be good.
Yeah, it doesn't have a limit to it, but oh yeah, 1 reaction. I don't think it's gonna make a difference out of 2, so never mind.
So, the only one that succeeded was Kurizara.
It's 14.
Yep. So, The ooze expels a spray of it's just this gelatinous ruby red mass into a 30-foot cone. Everyone there. Oh boy.
That's the sound of your DM killing you.
Everyone who failed is going to take 15 acid damage. On a successful save, which would be Kurzara, she is only going to take 15 divided by 2, 7 acid damage.
Don't forget you have the temporary hit points.
Right.
That's the only thing that saved me.
Oh no.
I was so happy when you all grouped together like that. The whole tone of the room changed when that happened.
So they took 15, I took how much?
7.
Okay.
7 acid damage. And that is its turn.
Well, shit.
Glabagool. He's up. What are you gonna do, Globs? What can you do? Alright, he's gonna go over there and attack with his pseudopod. Alright. Oh my goodness, my cat almost fell off my desk and she freaked out.
We heard it.
Glabagool moves over, hits with a 17, and does... Can I even hurt this thing with acid damage? Not a lot, but I can do something. Glabagool contributes.
Gabagool contributes.
Yay.
He's here to help.
I'm gonna kill him.
And that is his turn. This ooze. Shay, you are up.
I'm going to fire. If it can't see me, so it's got fairy fire, so I'm gonna take take a shot with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Take a shot with advantage. You will get sneak attack because it doesn't technically know you're there. It just spewed in that direction and you got hit. The 16 hits. Yes, the 16 hits.
8 damage, and I'm gonna get the fuck away from you guys.
8 damage. Good.
Bonus action hide.
Very good. That's how you play him.
I am hiding. You cannot see me.
That's how rogue work.
I reach over and tell you guys, hey, I'm hiding over here.
I'm gonna hide behind the rock.
Oh man.
I wave my arms. Hey guys, I'm over here hiding.
Charybdis, you are up. You're side by side with Glabagool.
That's an action. Shit. Okay, nope. It's gonna attack. With advantage. Hold on, let's see if I crit, just in case he's... Nope.
Just in case he's no... Well, you do hit, though.
Yeah! Oh, wait, I'm not two-handed. I was gonna... Damn it! Still 13!
Still 13 damage is...
Radiant. Let's go. Direct your attacks towards me, fiend!
That much health.
Not the squishy ass rogue, please.
Send this monster to the abyss.
Send it back to the candy shop.
Mm-hmm. Lavender, you are up.
All right. I did not really enjoy getting spewed on, so Lavender's gonna kind of run away. And as I get farther enough, oh my god, words, I'm going to pull off a bead from my necklace and throw it at the ruby red monstrosity in the middle of the room.
Fireball!
That is
with advantage.
Fireball. So I believe fireball is a save on my part. It's a dexterity
save. 15.
All right, that is a fail. I only got a 13. Fireball is
8d6.
8d6, yes. Whew, boy. This could hurt.
Start calling you
You
Flame
want me to
Bunny.
roll it?
Oh, yeah, you can roll it, yeah.
The flaming white rabbit.
It's super fun to roll 8d6. I'm not going to take that from you. 27 damage.
Oof.
Let's see.
2 1s.
And 2 2s.
But
That's
2
pretty
6s.
terrible.
What a twist. The thing that harmed us last time might be our saving grace.
Right?
It's poetic.
The twist.
M. Night Shyamalan comes in from the background.
M. Night Shyamalan. J.R.R. Martin wrote a book.
G.R.R. Martin.
You know what it's called?
What's that?
I don't know. Couldn't think of the joke. I was hoping someone else took that one from me.
Oh, man. That's good. That's funny. So, Lavender, this explosion rocks this creature. I'm assuming you aimed it in just the right way to avoid Globagool and Charybdis.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure with its size, you probably could have aimed center mass for it, and I think it would have consumed it only. It's like, I believe it's like 30 by 30, this creature.
What's the radius of fireball? Isn't it 20?
It's 20-foot radius sphere.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you easily impact the side of this thing.
Boom.
Actually, I think this might be 20 by 20. So it would consume it entirely. And the flames fade away, and you can still see it there, and it's definitely, it did not enjoy that. But it is still standing. Although some of its tentacles that have been lashing out have kind of singed away and fallen off into the water and dispersed into nothing. It's what you just did caused a lot of damage to it. And yeah, that's your full turn, yes?
Yes.
All right, Ty, you are up.
Ty wipes off his outer vestments of the red goo, grunting as he twists his neck back and forth with a growl, his face contorting into a snarl. He picks up both of his tridents and sprints forward into the water. I believe I can move that far.
Oh yeah.
He takes a stab at it.
What's up, good fella?
That hits.
And he hits it for 7.
All right.
And then he lunges in with the other trident. Does that hit?
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
And misses. However, unexpectedly, you see him inhale sharply, and smoke begins to come out of his nose. The gems on his pauldrons glowing as he breathes in, and he can take another action now because I'm using action surge.
Hey.
He roars like a red dragon and attempts to stab it again.
Way to put your back into it.
Misses, I'm afraid.
Rip. Oh well.
But as you roar at this creature, kind of channeling this red dragon, it kind of turns, and almost with that same zeal, that same roar, it like calls out back to you. And there's a semblance of dragonhood in between you. You think that some part of this creature is draconic.
What?
Yeah.
Dragon blood.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's what I can do.
Kurizara, you are up.
Alright, I'm going to back up and try not to have a little angle with anybody anymore and attempt to Sacred Flame it again.
All right. I need to roll character sheet. Blip. 12 is a failure, I believe.
That is the exact thing he needed to succeed.
Aw, man. Alas.
And that's all I can do.
All right. The Dragon Blood Ooze. Let me roll my d6, see if I get my breath weapon back. Nope.
Well, only Shade, or only Thigh knows that, or Tyre knows, right?
Well, technically, I mean, it's an easy assumption to make at this point. Although it is strange. It's a strange creature you guys haven't really met before. These are not even in the Underdark. Like, Shay and Krizara probably wouldn't know what this is.
It's a candy monster.
It's like rock candy if you melted it in a glass of water. So he's going to extend 2 pseudopods out instead. And lash out once at Shay and once at Charybdis.
That's Shay. Shay's way over there.
Sorry, not Shay. Ty. My apologies.
And I rolled a 1 for stealth. He has no idea I'm there.
Yeah. Ty, I don't believe a 9 hits you.
That's correct.
And Charybdis, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, my AC is 17.
Ah. So you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Right to the chest.
And
That's not updating. There it goes.
Level 2. Level 2.
15 acid damage.
Oh, additionally?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm out.
So Charybdis falls, unconscious, in the beast's grasp as it wraps around him, and it begins to pull him towards the mass of his large, acidic body. Globagool is going to attempt to... He's going to lash out a pseudopod at the pseudopod that's grabbed you, Charybdis, and he's going to try and free you if he can. But alas, a 10 will not do. Shay.
It's got Fairy Fighter. You can actually attack.
Oh, you're right. Fairy Fire. Thank you for the.
Oh, no worries, man.
Does my armor take an additional hit?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't seem to. His acidic body doesn't seem to be enough to damage weapons or armor. I don't think a 13 hits him either. I'm afraid.
That shit hurt. 12
Yeah.
and 15 acid.
Well, you guys have been walking through for a while. I figured I'd give you damage.
I was thinking the same thing. We finally get something that's gonna slap us around a little bit.
Yeah.
Shay. I believe you're gonna live through this. Don't worry.
Well, who knows?
Since I rolled a 1 for stealth, I'll have to pop out so he knows where I'm at, and then I'll take a shot.
All right.
I'm sacrificing that hit for the greater good.
Alas.
What's the inspiration dice do? Can I use that?
Inspiration is basically a one-time use thing that you can use to give you advantage. But since you already have advantage,
okay.
Yeah,
Then I missed both those. I do not hit.
Oof. You're gonna do anything else? You're gonna hide again, or
Oh, I'm gonna go back in my hidey hole since I was so good at it.
back in the hole?
23. I disappear.
Into the darkness. Charybdis. I need a death saving throw.
Roger that. How do I roll the death saving throw for this?
Well, I'm not sure how to do it on the character sheet, but I feel like you can just roll a d20.
It had it up there. I dropped, and it had the
Got
3
it.
spots where you can roll it.
I got it. I found it. Yeah! That's two fails, right? For a 1?
No, you got a nat 1?
Got a nat 1. That's 2 fails, right?
No. Yeah, it's 2 failures. No, I don't want Charybdis to die. I like him.
That's 2 fails.
Interesting. We're going to see where this goes. Lavender. You're up. You just saw Charybdis go unconscious in this beast's grasp, and he's not looking too good. And the beast is slowly dragging him into... It looks like he's trying to drag him into the body. And he would be essentially digested.
I'm gonna
by this creature.
do my firebolt on him.
All right.
Which button was it for advantage?
Hold shift.
I will say this as well. Pouring a healing potion into someone's mouth does count as a heal, and it would bring them back up to... they wouldn't be dying anymore.
Yeah, there's no way I could make it to him in time.
A 14 does hit. Seven damage. Subtraction, Michael, not addition. There we go.
You just healed him 7. Damn it.
Just healed, suckers. No. Is that all you're doing this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Ty, you're up. You might be muted again. You are.
Stupid. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
If I move like this in like a half circle pattern towards Charybdis, would it have an attack of opportunity on me?
No, because you're still within its threatened square, so you wouldn't provoke.
All right. Well, I am going to do that. You see Ty, almost distraught at the sight of somebody who he has grown attached to, who he considers his crewmate. Going to the ground, he rushes over, pulls out his potion of greater healing, and opens Charybdis' mouth and dumps it down his throat, I guess.
Alright, as he's like slowly being pulled away, you're just like, no!
Yes.
You want to splash it in his face, I guess.
I feel like I don't know what you're supposed to do in this situation, but yeah, he regains 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
4d4 plus 4? Alright, 1 second.
Yep.
Alright, here's the roll, and I'll just add d4 to that.
Hey!
So
11, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, Charybdis, you shake awake, and you taste like Pepto-Bismol in your mouth a little bit, and you realize, oh, that's a healing potion. Oh, I was dead.
Was that the potion I
No,
gave
I
you?
was unconscious. I was dead.
Yes, you were unconscious, not dead. You were almost there.
I saw the light.
Ty looks almost panicked. Oh, think Vlaakith. I can't have another crew member die on me like this.
Did we win?
No.
You say as you look down and you're like, you're grappled by this creature. We got him, right?
We're winning.
It's just gonna eat me again.
It's certainly trying.
I believe that counts as my action, so...
I believe so. And that's your turn. You took your move. Do you have a bonus?
I do, I think.
What is it to give a potion? That was the action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I helped you.
Stab it with... Stab it. I'm so thankful. Stab this thing.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I can't do that. I don't have that ability anymore. I wasted the action surge.
Oh.
I'm gonna second. Okay, so again, you see him glow bright red as his emerald green eyes shine brightly, and his head takes on the form of a dragon, and he roars as he is healed for 1d10 plus 2 hit points.
Ooh, Ty is, yes?
Yes.
Cool.
Shine bright like a diamond.
So now I'm back at full HP, baby.
Yeah! Shake and bake!
This fight's turning around.
Shake and bake!
That's your turn. Kurizara, you are up.
Till he hits you for all your health.
Again? That D12 hurt so bad, then he's like 15 acid. I'm like, ah! I'm like, I'm okay. 15 acid.
Well, seeing that Ty is taking care of Charybdis, I'm going to attempt a Sacred Flame, because that is really all I can do right now.
All right. Sacred Flame, Dex. I rolled a 3 total, so I believe that's a failure. Five radiant damage. You did change the color of your dice.
I did, yes.
Hey, it's working. It's working. It's working.
What
all right.
color are they now?
They're black basic. That's a good one. So, Kurzara, your radiant damage finishes this thing off.
Oh, God. Literally.
Slowly dissipates into the water, caused by your incredible starry burst of sacred damage. It calls out psychically in your minds, "How is this possible? Geoblex will curse me, Ivan Ooze," until he slowly drifts back into the oozing temple. And you can almost kind of see this puff of dirt, this like cloudy dirt sort of erupt from underneath. You think that perhaps the passage leading there has collapsed as well. And you are now freed from the Dragon Blood Ooze, from the Temple of Oozes, and yeah. What do you guys do?
Would I take any damage if I slap the ooze?
Probably not.
Because I really want to slap that ooze for bringing that guy to the surface.
Oh, Gabagool? I mean, you probably wouldn't feel it, but you could try.
Nah, that was just theoretical. That's hypothetical, sorry.
That's a hypothetical slap.
Thank you, friend. I am glad you joined us in battle.
I'm glad your friend's okay. I was worried about him.
Oh my gosh. I almost saw my god there for a minute. Ty, thank you.
Willing, I will not let anyone die who has come under my suzerainty.
Again, thousand blessings upon you. Thank you.
Can I dive in the water and try to find loot?
Sure.
Whee!
She swims around in the water and finds a strange red gem. The same exact color as that ooze.
I didn't find shit, guys.
Nothing.
I'm just kidding. I found a red gem.
Awesome. Well, yeah.
We need to find the others again. Especially, I can't imagine things have gone particularly well. They were disorganized before, and without a proper leader, I doubt that they've been able to deal with the horrors of this place by themselves.
We're exhausted. We need to take a rest. We need to camp out for the night. It's not going to do us any good if we find them and we pass out.
More friends?
Many more
friends. Friends, not food.
Right. Friends.
Fish are friends, not food.
What's a fish?
Well, we'll find out.
Oh.
Yeah, let's take care of ourselves first, then we can find the others to take care of them.
So you guys are going to hang out here, take a short rest? Or take a long...
can we scout out a nice place to rest that would be, easy to defend?
Probably the area near the bridge up top would actually be rather safe, I think.
That's where I would suggest us just taking a long night's rest, get all of our stuff together, and start making our journey.
Just hang out over there. And as you guys take your long rest, I assume some of you keep watch, yes?
Yeah, I'll take the first.
Put.
Then I'm off again.
Yeah. We'll put him on the bridge to stop any intruder.
We'll just sit there on the bridge.
Yeah, so since he's like, just stay there, don't move, absorb anything that walks through it.
Sure thing. As you guys sit and take your long rest or kind of sleep, catch up on some much needed hours and refill your health and your spell slots and cure your exhaustion, you guys do level to level 3. And I think we can call it there.
Awesome. What a great... That was fun. I was on the edge of my seat when I rolled that 1.
Dude, I was like, he'll probably be okay, right? The odds of him rolling a 1 are not very high. And it's like, well, oh boy, this went to a 1 turn. I hope someone heals him in 1 turn now.
I know, right?
I was very worried because I had no spell slots, and I'd forgotten about the potions, and I'm like, okay, if I can reach him for Spare the Dying, we might be okay.
Yeah, I was definitely going to use my inspiration for my next roll.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Whew, that was scary though.
That was fun. You were definitely got me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, well,
that fireball helped.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that fireball did loads of damage.
Yes, it did really help.
Pat on the shoulder. Yay, got me.
Fire finally helps.
So, whew. I did adjust that dungeon a little bit. I thought I would be... The black ooze at the end was not in the book. The black oozes and the traps were. But I figured I want to give you guys a nice little boss fight.
So you gave us 2 of them.
And then you dominated it, and I was like, all right, plan B, boss fight. Because I did want to throw a dragon blood at you as well. Because there are no dragon blood oozes in this adventure. But I wanted one, because they're cool and they're new monsters, so...
Like, you wouldn't even... If you didn't tell us, we would never have known. Well, except for maybe Ty.
I didn't know that one. I knew that was different.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be like, I know this adventure. What is that?
What is that?
That's not in this.
Right? I mean...
I love those moments.
I
love that.
Yeah.
More excited about it.
Like, yeah, man.
It's like, I think it makes it much cooler because you're interpreting the things in your own way.
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. Please put your own spin on this. Like, even though I selected this adventure, unless no one else wants that. If you wanted this adventure, I can't speak on behalf of Kurizara and Shay, but I love the improv and the adding of different things.
We're coming in blind, so it is all new to us.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. And I am keeping the soul of the adventure intact because I do know people are paying to play this adventure. Like, I'll do little things like, here's a new monster here that wasn't here before. But I'm not going to be like, suddenly you're in space and you have a spaceship and you're flying around.
Yeah.
You're like,
we could do one episode of that, but it would be a little bit of tonal whiplash with spooky demons and eldritch abomination.
Yeah, it's all in your mind.
Anyway, you're a Jedi and you're walking down the... No.
I have a sun sword. I am best, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm a holy warrior.
Whew. But yeah, this was a fun one. I wasn't sure how far you guys were going to get tonight.
They all go to the tavern and Shay spikes Ty's drink. It's all in his mind. They're on his face.
Speaking of the tavern.
Yeah! We have a new friend. We have a new patron at the tavern.
I can just imagine us getting to like town and there he is just like following us.
We're like a traveling town as it is.
People just see you and they're like, whoa, what the whoa? I mean, who walked around with her?
At this point.
It's the Underdark.
Yeah, like what normal is us is like, completely different from someone else, right?
Real questions. Eldritch Knight or Psy Warrior?
Which one?
I'm going Soul Knife. We could actually talk shit at each other psychically.
Which one have you not played?
I've not played fighter before ever. I'm leaning towards Eldritch Knight because I've done the magic stuff with his dragon type stuff, but Psy Warrior makes sense because he's a Githyanki, so both of them work.
Well, with not to do any major spoilers, but with the background that we've chosen, I'm going Oathbreaker. I'm breaking my oath and going with the Dawnbringer, eventually going into Hexblade and worshiping, maybe the Raven Queen. You get my drift.
Raven Queen's always fun.
Yep. Yeah, Hexadin.
Or Dendar. Dendar would fit thematically.
Oh, would it?
Well, the whole serpent thing and everything. Dendar the...
Yeah, Dendar the Night Serpent.
Yeah.
Or Seth, S-S-E-Th, E-T-H. Yeah. Well, they're technically the same thing. Dendar and Seth are...
How do you become an evil, though? What's the motivation?
Good question.
Fun. So
I got a quick question.
Yes?
Looking at the starting equipment, it's scale mail or chain mail, but I was looking to go with a chain shirt and a scimitar instead of a chain mail and mace. Would that be okay?
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Shaman. I'm a paladin. Who are the shamans? That's barbarian gets shamans, right? Isn't that one of the new things? Like totem warriors?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they get totem warrior stuff. I have a Kalishtar barbarian in the game that I play in Saturday nights, and he's immune to he has resistance to all damage types when he rages.
Oh my gosh. Except for psychic and something else, right?
Nah, because he's a Kalishtar, he has resistance to psychic damage.
Oh.
So he's just like, yep, I'm resistant to everything. So, and we're like, just stand in that hallway and take all the damage. I remember, to bring it back to you, Ty, I've looked at the Eldritch Knight stuff, and it is interesting, but I don't know. I always found a Psy Warrior to be a bit more... I found it to be a little more fun, but that's just me.
I've never played an Oathbreaker, so this will be fun.
But the Eldritch Knight stuff does have some cool... There's some cool shenanigans you can do with it.
What is the... What's the Dawnbringers, the ancient cult of the light? I'll have to look it up again.
I don't remember either.
It's on the wiki of the... I got it.
I went Psy Warrior because I'm gonna try it out.
And you know what? If you don't like it, you can you can totally switch to Eldritch Knight if you prefer.
It's more about the thing for me is kind of I can't pick the spells, but it is interesting. That's probably why it doesn't appeal, because for the other one I can theme the spells and they the fire. But I'll try this one next time and I'll see how it feels.
Yeah, and if you want to switch, it's totally fine.
Ancient Sun Worshippers. What are they?
I just went back to the tavern and I see
Globagool. The classic Globagool. There we are. I like Globagool. Yo, is there a mini for Globagool? I don't play with miniatures too much anymore, but I think I would like one. I would like one for Globagool.
It might have come in the Out of the Abyss set, but I don't know.
Well, alright, let me go raid somebody.
Hey.
Who's live?
Oh, they have a Globagool dice box. Oh, neat.
Kong.
Oh, I kind of want it.
They have demons.
And
other miniatures.
I haven't raid Kongs, or we can raid Sharptooth. Yeah, I'll raid Sharptooth. Let's raid one of our guys.
Good old Glabagool.
Someone we might encounter, potentially.
So I googled ancient sun worshippers.